All right. Now, regrettably, people can probably see us.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
They can probably hear us. Oh my god, there's so many people in the chat.
What?
What the fuck is going on? Hi, people.
Run.
Are we late?
Hi.
We're not late. It can't start till we get here.
There has to be a crowd assembled when we arrive.
There is.
Yes.
Okay. Welcome to the fucking show. We're here on the Defenders of Cobalt, getting ready to make some mistakes and regret none of it.
No regrets.
No regrets. Oh shit, Adam!
No ragrats.
He's there. No regrets.
Hey, Adam.
Adam!
We're
Nice.
here. Oh, snap. We're here to rock out some dungeon crawl classics. We're continuing the Grindhouse Hexcrawl that's found in the Phylactery zine by Planey X Games. You can check out, I've got it on the template, whatever the fuck that address is on the template. You can go there and you can pick yourself up a copy of the Phylactery, maybe, or, you know, anything else that Planey X Games has got for sale. They got some cool shit. Let's see. So last time on Dragon Balls, on the
Beyblade.
DCC Hexcrawl on Beyblade.
Digimon.
These are all television shows. We're correct.
True dat.
Last time on Perfect Strangers.
Last time on Family Matters.
What was Valky up to?
Well,
Being awesome as usual.
I was going to say, last time on Family Matters, Steve found out why there was that external use only on the wand of magic item detection. It was a meta joke. Meta. You guys will get it later. All right.
In 46
We know you
years.
guys aren't ready for that yet, but your kids are going to love it.
We're just...
Gum you like will come back in style.
Yeah. So yeah, all of you showed up in the village of Orlane, tried to find some shit to do, but a harpy kidnapped a child. So you ran off to go and rescue the child, which you did so successfully. Our dear friend, Brother Vernon, found a dog who he's, adopted. Joseph. You all, on the way back, were attacked by some goblins that you mercilessly
Traumatized
slaughtered.
And destroyed.
Squeeze some hearts.
No
you know.
regrets.
No
They were
regrets.
threatening Joseph, so I feel like
You gotta do what you gotta
entirely
do.
Justified.
They did not see it coming.
What else did we do? Oh, after you guys got back, you got a big thank you. Maybe you got some rewards. You ended up going and talking to the mayor, and he gave you a job. Travel down to the village of Marsh Bottom, deliver this letter. It's dealing with setting up like a trade route, exchange goods between the two towns. And that's kind of where we left off. We're picking it up where the party's going to head out to Marsh Bottom. Before we pick up, let's go through and do quick introductions. Who you are, plug if you got things if you want to plug them, and then tell us who you're playing tonight, and maybe, fun little factoid about your character. We're going to go just path on the template, so top row, it's going to be Jeremy's kicking us off.
Alrighty. Hi, I'm Jeremy Jones. I'm from Grim and Perilous and Defenders of Cobalt. Sometimes I sneak into the Lollygaggers because I'm polygamorous. I'm going to be playing Silas, who is a neutral, hungry lizard man. And I'm going to eat Jeff's dog.
No, you're not going to eat the dog. You're going to eat the dog's remains once it dies of natural causes.
Natural selection is natural.
You want to add a qualifier to it, that's fine. I get it, but I'm going to eat your dog.
Yeah.
Damn dog.
Starting out right.
Right.
Okay.
You got to start where you got to start. Next up is our dear friend Christopher.
Hi, everybody. I'm Christopher from Two Old Guys Games and Defender of Cobalt. You can find my stuff at 2oggames.com/shop. Blah, 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 blah. I am playing Casimir the Ascended, the wizard of the group, with a patron of Umwanch, the Lord of the Tides.
Very cool. Next up, Jake.
I am Jake with the Defenders of Cobalt. I guess I'll just plug our Twitter, twitter.com/Cobalt Defenders. Yeah. I'll be playing an elf by the name of Baron Minas, and I came up with that name as a very long, convoluted way of referencing Frank Castle, hence the Punisher skull behind me.
He's playing the Punisher version, or the elf version of the Punisher. So yeah.
I'm a white-collar Punisher.
Stepping up. Moving down to the bottom row. Jen.
Hi, I'm Jen. I am a defender of Kobold, and that's really kind of all I do. Like, sometimes I'm on... I guess there's a new thing on Lich's channel, which is Girls' Night Out, but I mostly spend my time here with these gentlemen and not-so-gentlemen. Jeremy.
We knew where that was pointed.
Tonight I'm playing Four Finger Frankie. I've decided to go less Cockney with her and more Boston, so we'll see how that turns out.
Okay.
So yeah, she's going to be a little bit like a mafia gravedigger. We'll see what happens there.
Very cool. Every mob needs a gravedigger.
Mm-hmm.
Carpet salesman.
Yeah. Next up is Jeff.
All right, I'm Jeff. I play games on the internet, Adventures in Lollygagging. We have a Twitch channel. Jeremy plays on it sometimes. A couple of these other people play on it sometimes. Twitch.tv/the Lollygaggers. We play a bunch of games. I am playing... Who am I playing? I'm playing Brother Vernon. Brother Vernon is a neutral cleric. He's got a great personality. He's got a great face. But he's just dumb as dog shit and doesn't really pick up on just about anything people are saying. So, and you will not eat Joseph. I will find a replacement dog for you of equal size. And that's just how it's going to have to be.
That's how it's going to be. All right. Last but not least, Frendon.
Hi, I'm Frendon with Defenders of Kobold as well. You can see some art I make for tabletop RPGs and television shows and things at Twitter/Frendon and Instagram Frendon as well. Tonight I'll be playing Skorg, who's a warrior. His second highest stat is actually intelligence, but my demeanor and how I show how he plays out will not show that at all because playing a smart warrior isn't very fun. And I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes tonight.
Very cool. So yeah, just a fair warning as we're getting into this. I am still getting over an illness that's thankfully not the one everyone's talking about. So if I sound a little, it's herpes. If I sound a little gruffer than usual, please bear with me. Who knew you could get that in your nasal cavities?
Well, we don't need to say what he was
I can
doing.
do a lot of things.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to think about for like the next 2 hours.
Something for every orifice, said Chuck once. Never again.
That's why there's the warning on it that says for external use only. I should have listened.
Yeah.
There you go.
It doesn't make any sense. That's fine.
Meh.
All right. So you all said, hey, we're going to head there, but let's swing east past the smoldering crater so we don't have to fuck around with those giant worms that are rumored to be there. Which you would know just from, the lore of talking to people in town. That's going to swing you awfully close to this mysterious count that everyone's talking about.
Excellent.
So we're going to head off. By this point, I had planned this is how I'm going to do, traveling rules and shit. I hadn't defined anything. So pretty much what we're going to do, I feel you are all competent enough and, skilled enough at navigation that you're going to be able to find where you're going, at least during the majority of this. So, we're just going to roll to see if there's any random encounters, because God, I love random encounters. So,
Don't we all?
Would it be possible for me to do one thing real quick before we leave the town?
1,000%.
Actually, what I want to do,
Can't eat the cow.
the gold means very little to Silas that we got last session. What I would like to do is to buy just a metric fuck ton of dog treats.
Yeah.
And some supplies that between my own know-how and supplies, I'm going to make like a little dog carrier to put onto my war beast. because I don't want the poor little doggy to get tired. So I'm just gonna make sure he's well fed all the time, well rested. Maybe he gets a
See,
little...
it was canon last week that Brother Vernon was starting a pet store, and as the pet store operator, I'm not selling treats to you. It's not happening.
We'll ask around town.
You can.
There's no competition.
Oh,
You'd
okay.
be surprised what a dog would eat.
I was gonna say.
There's no Petco to PetSmart here,
Brother
so.
Vernon found a gap in the market.
He did. He did.
Gap in the
Well,
market.
I think that's canon. I was gonna say you head over to the butcher and you just buy, like a small barrel of pizzle that they've got, sitting in the back that no one else wants to touch.
Crackling.
Just if anyone's not sure what it is, just Google what pizzle is. You won't be
I don't wanna
disappointed.
Google it. I don't want to
Yeah.
Google it.
We'll be
Don't do it.
disappointed.
You're a good little snack. Yes.
Then can I buy a baby Bjorn that I can carry Joseph in the whole time so that I never lose sight of where he's at?
Preferably one that lizard people tend to be allergic to, some sort of material that they.
You go to the
are held
basket
by.
weaver, and she makes you a little doggy Bjorn.
Perfect.
That just means I'm going to be like traveling right next to you the entire time. Force feeding your little
Like,
dog.
drooling
That'd
on
be
you.
delightful.
Just drooling.
Bacon? Let me put some
Over
butter
you.
on that bacon. Here you go.
And if anyone's curious on what I'm snacking on tonight, it's the Black
Hazel?
Forest. You can't read that Juicy Burst. You kind of can. Mostly
Yeah.
green screen.
All you can
Turn into
read.
John
the
Cena there
words,
for
yeah.
a second.
Bum, 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 bum. My wife buys those for my youngest, but they're so good, I just steal them all.
That's
Yeah.
fair. Fair.
What's
Stealing
the
from
point of?
children is fun.
Yeah, what's the point of having kids if you're not allowed to steal from them?
Exactly.
That's why the government gives you their social security cards and doesn't give them their social security cards.
Is that why?
Yeah.
It's actually
why?
yes. It's
That's why.
100%. Seems legit.
100% legit. All right, you all head out. Last time we did it as a basic skill challenge. It was fun, but I don't. We're taking the easiest route of the three possible routes I kind of outlined. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to roll a d6 to find out which one of you is going to roll a d6.
Ooh.
And then the person who rolls a d6 is the person who sees if we're going to have a random encounter.
I thought
That's a
there was
2
another D6 in there.
on my little layout. That's a Jen. So Jen, please
Oh.
roll me a d6 and roll 20. If it is a 6, that is a random encounter.
5.
Disappointing. So you're all traveling
Nice
along.
job,
I get a +1 from Chuck's ire for that.
As you're all traveling, you're in maybe an hour or so outside of town. There's no real roadways, there's no trails or anything. Maybe you're just following game trails. This land, it's definitely, once you get outside of the range of the farmers where they're working the land, there's not a whole lot of travel between villages. And that's definitely one reason why your job at this point that the mayor's given you is so vital, because you can't just send a carpenter or your regular messenger. They'll never make it. They don't know how to, and it's too dangerous. So you find yourself trudging through we're going to say grasslands almost, rolling hills. You can see off in the distance a little bit, groves of trees pop up here and there. But as you're approaching, you notice there's some birds circling. And as you're moving along, the item they're circling gets closer and closer. The vultures. And how are you all handling this? You see that there's something close. Something's dead not too far from you.
Silas, I'll find it.
Perhaps it's something you can go eat instead of the dog, Silas. Off with you.
I'm going to keep my word to you, priest. The dog is safe until it's dead of natural causes.
I believe
But
Silas
when it
can
dies-
stay.
Okay.
There ain't nothing unnatural about feeding a dog so much that it dies of cardiac arrest. I'm just putting it out there.
I know, Sword, I know.
Almost heart disease.
Yeah, that dog's big as a sausage now. He ain't got long.
High strength.
I haven't buried a lot of dogs, but I know that when they die with their eyes open. So just make sure that it's actually dead.
I mean, we could squeeze it and see if it ain't responding.
Does it
You really
smell
want me to
like
be
it's
squeezing
been-
things now?
Yeah, it's
smell like
canon.
dead for days, or just for?
Shh, Joseph. Don't
Well,
listen
you
to
would have to
them.
get closer
They're
to.
all very awful people.
Last
It's
time
okay.
I got close to something, it bit me.
But nonetheless, I could go for a snack now. I'll go see what's over the horizon.
All right.
It's quite eloquent for a lizard person.
He's pretty smart.
Yeah. So Silas,
Also a lizard.
you cut off through the grass, and it makes maybe a minute or two of travel away from the group, and you're able to define what it is that these birds are circling. And it's a couple of corpses, a couple of people lying dead, mostly obscured in the grass. There is, some viscera here and there. You think maybe right off the bat these things might have been snacks for any wildlife. Why are you?
Frankie's into this. Just
All
keep going.
The important thing to know is it's not
hate this.
cannibalism if you're not human.
That is
So
100%.
setting that out there,
Mm-hmm.
so he'll just kind of like grab something to gnaw on while he investigates the scene.
Looks like someone needs a grave dug here. Cracks knuckles. Nope,
All right.
I can't do it. So
You need them bones cleaned? I mean, we could get them clean for you. I know you like them bones.
I do.
So
All
you're
right. Sit down and start stripping flesh. 'Cause that's how Scored rolls.
So-
Something useful on him.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah,
look for like mouth size or if there's any indication of what might have been feeding on them.
if you want to give me, what's your profession?
I'm a hunter.
Oh yeah, give me an intelligence test.
Excellent. I would love nothing better than to do an intelligence check. As soon as I can scroll down and do that.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Yeah, no problem. All the wounds, all the bites that you find on them, it definitely looks like they were set on. Their corpses were eaten, maybe coyotes, wolves, maybe. Definitely markings of birds here and there. But all of them they're dried wounds. There's no fresh blood around it. You do find they're dressed in very refined clothes, very, very nice, very fancy. But you, looking them over, you do see that each of them do have, it's broken off now, but what looks like the shafts of arrows sticking out of their back. And that's where you're able to kind of pinpoint, that's what killed it. Now, one thing is you rolled them over. It's a man and a woman. And each one of them has, it's kind of smushed, almost starting to go rotten on it. But each one of them has what looks like might have been a very nice looking blue rose pinned to kind of, their chest, their, lapel or whatever.
Poor fools. They should have stayed
Are
in
the
touch.
roses in good condition?
They've been, it looks like when they died, they were shot from behind. The shots landed in their back. They fell forward. The roses were crushed by their body's weight, and you would give a guess they've maybe been here, 3-4 days, maybe up to a week at tops.
Which direction does it look like they were traveling?
They were traveling southwest
Have we
towards
seen
the village.
Have we seen that blue rose thing at all in the village or anything like that?
No, you haven't. And these actually, the clothing that they're wearing is far nicer than anything you've seen in the village as well.
Is there
just-
anything on their persons that would make me think that they were at all related to the cult or any of the other things, the rumors that we heard about?
No, they've got a few coins on them. The man has a silk handkerchief in his pocket, and it's folded up around a bit of It looks like it was like a roast or something like that, like a not a great cut of meat, but it looks like it was probably prepared well. And there's a little bit of bread, like a roll or something, folded up. So he took a little bit of food, wrapped it up in the silk napkin, and stuffed it in his pocket.
I take that and I throw it to Silas. Just more meat for the lizard man.
Okay.
Here you go, buddy. Some sort of mutton or something. Doesn't look good, but
Now, when
you eat anything.
Stringy but tolerable.
Silas, when you toss this food back, the meat's actually, it's been out for a week. You've eaten rotten meat before, but you could definitely pick up that this meat has been well seasoned. And the bread's got, it's got plenty of salt in it. It's got kind of a buttery undertone to it. So it was very clearly made with pretty good quality ingredients.
Silas just kind of like moans in an uncomfortable fashion.
Tracks.
Jeff, yeah, we're first level right now.
Relatable.
Does the lady have a handbag?
No. Other than the food and the roses, there's actually nothing on them.
I pick up one of the femurs that I'm stripping. I'm like, there ain't really nothing on them no more. And I throw it to Frankie.
Into the wilderness with nothing? They must have come from somewhere.
Maybe from very close by.
Likely some form of ceremony.
Or a picnic?
If they were heading southwest, then hypothetically they came from the northeast, and we should head to the northeast.
I know I put all my picnic food in my pockets when I go on a
Absolutely.
picnic.
Yeah.
Maybe we follow the trail.
Yeah. No,
Frankie's kind of like digging a hole because that's her comfort zone.
Yeah.
Is digging a hole.
All right. So yeah, you all, you spend your time investigating the bodies, kind of gathering information. Frankie's digging a grave. Our good friend Skorg is stripping the meat to provide a nice skeleton.
I'm just kind of shoving that into the hole as it's being dug and separating the bones slowly.
Yeah, it's very gruesome.
No, that's a good bit. Hand that over here.
Hey, Dan.
I mean, if you want it, you can keep it.
Hey, Tinarg. What's up?
Oh,
If
shit.
you're just going to throw it away.
There's a Jen.
Hey, Jen.
Different Jen. There's two Jens. Like there's two Jeffs.
There's two Jeffs.
Welcome.
That's ridiculous.
Welcome, also Jen.
So confusing.
And we have two Chris's,
So many
too.
names.
We have two Chris's. Oh, there's only one Chris present tonight. So, well, and actually one's Christopher and the other's Chris. So,
All right.
I'm looking forward to any future Jakes who want to join.
Everybody needs a pal.
there's no other
Good luck
Chucks.
getting another friend in.
Yeah, no, and there's no other Chucks allowed. Like if someone shows up like, "Hey, I'm Chuck. I want to, I'm super
ban.
cool." Like, no. You can
We want to sponsor
join.
your channel, ban.
But
No.
if they are super cool,
Then they're either going to A, need to go by a different name, or B, use some other derivative of Charles. Like you can be Charles, you can be Charlie, you can be Chaz, you can be Chucky. But you can't be Chuck. I'm the only
we
Chuck.
need a Chaz. A name like
Dear
that
Chaz.
must be. Let's get moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are we gonna follow this? Are we gonna follow this trail?
Yeah.
Like,
I think it would be interesting to investigate.
Yeah.
Did you
Might
bury,
get some more man cakes for Silas.
Did you actually bury the bones up really like did you put that before you did that? I would want to peek really quickly and just sort of like hold a bone up and just like look at it. No, nothing on that one. No, nothing on that one. And I'll just go through all the bones, just place them exactly back where they're supposed to go, and then I'll just move on.
Okay.
okay.
These arrows.
Oh, Tinarg. No, it's not. You're.
I don't
No.
actually know that for sure. I know him as Grant, but it might
We are
be.
very focused.
Vetoed.
Ooh.
You taking his name for granted?
Ah.
There it is.
50 copper pieces, please.
I got it out of my system for a little while.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
All right. So you all head off towards the northeast. You are wanting to follow a very specific kind of path that they might have taken. So someone with some, some wilderness type skills, maybe our hunter. If you could give me another intelligence test.
I think I will.
Okay.
I am not going to fail this.
Hey, thank you, Deviator77.
I'm gonna fail this.
We're lost.
Fleeting luck.
You got luck.
I do have a lot of fleeting luck. I have so much fleeting luck.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, like
Easily.
Jake said, thanks for the follow, Deviator. What are you lucking that up to? I'll say I won like an 8.
Oh, then yeah, I'll spend some of my fleeting luck to get us up
Yeah.
to an 8. I got a ton of fleeting luck right here.
Also,
I'll spend 3
the
fleeting luck.
photo peddler. Thanks for the follow.
Thanks, Eric. Hi.
All right, so yeah, you drop your fleeting luck on there, and you're able to very easily you're able to kind of find the trail they've taken. They were very haphazardous when they traveled through. They were very clearly more in a hurry than they were being cautious. But your efforts are rewarded. Maybe later that day, you guys would have set out in the morning. We're looking at 2-3 p.m. by this point. And you come across, the woodlands start kind of mixing in a little more frequently with these plains. You're moving from like sparsely wooded to slightly heavier. But eventually you come across a kind of a clear point with a low plateau. Small hill, flat top. And you can see there's a large, very nice looking house. You could almost throw it off as like a mansion almost, with wrought iron fence surrounding it, covered in ivy. You can see the main gate to it is it's clear enough you can pick out the gate and you could see it would probably open, but you can see the house behind it. Maybe it's like 3 stories tall, a couple different wings here and there. It's very nice looking. I think like a Victorian style, like very
Question,
out of place.
Is Vernon's dog too fat to fit through the door yet?
Whoa, hey.
I'm working on it.
His name is Joseph. Is there like a ringing bell or anything like that at the gate?
Yeah.
Like something you can. Okay.
Yeah, you would see. Yeah, it's
Shall we see who's home?
yeah, just like what you expect. It's got the spiral strap of metal that hangs with the bell and a cord at the bottom of it, right next to the gate.
I'll ring it.
So you
Did
go up and
anybody
you.
take the blue roses? Did anyone take those? Nope. Okay.
Blue
Did you
roses.
say you-
How far away are we from that original scene? How much backtracking would we have to do?
3 hours.
Okay. We don't have the blue roses. We fucked it up.
Yeah.
Shit.
They got shot and they were wearing blue roses.
So yeah, you give it a ding-a-ling, and almost
I give them what?
automatically.
How dare
I
you?
was talking about the boat, but maybe we need that big old banana.
Wait. We're mixing metaphors.
don't need
got
to know
boats,
size.
bananas, and dinglings here. We need to narrow this down.
Started with a vibrating wand.
Or were we talking about
Hello?
pizzle?
I was
We
gonna
were
keep.
just trying to ring
As
the bell.
almost
Keep it
you ring the
Yeah.
bell, and it's pretty much on like the 3rd chime of it. The gates just swing open. They swing open in towards the property.
Delightful. And I'll just happily start walking in.
Okay.
I look for a graveyard because that's what
There's-
I'm always doing.
Yeah, there's not. This is, a decently large property. It's not huge by any means. Maybe, 100 yards square. And you can see there's the main house. There's what appears to be like a stable off to one side, not too far from the gate. Kind of back behind the house, you can see a smaller house, maybe servants' quarters. This wrought iron fence that surrounds it. Now that you're on the other side, you can kind of see the front of it was really covered by this thick ivy, but you can see it's actually really kind of ornately. It's got little loops and like the little spikes on the top of it. Very fancy looking. In the center of this is an old dried out like fountain, but from it sprouts dozens and dozens of bushes, all peppered with little blue dots. These are blue roses, very vibrant. But kind of looking around, they're not cultivated, like they're just kind of growing there naturally. And the buildings and the house, it's all in disrepair. The paint's peeling off of it, shutters are hanging, glass is broken out.
This is what we call a fixer-upper, Joseph.
Hey, y'all think we take those blue roses over there? We could like pretend to be Blue Rose people or something in case those things we missed were good and worth having.
But those people were shot in the back.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Are we just coming here to let these people know we found people shot in the back? Like,
I think we're just here to be nosy.
no, fair. I do like being nosy. It is fun. I'm with you on that endeavor. Okay.
I don't know that we want to wear roses that we found on people that were recently shot in the back, because that could be an indication of why they were shot in the back.
So, as you're all having this discussion, all of a sudden, the house starts to shake. Think like earthquake, but only the house. And you can hear it rattling, you can hear it creaking. The shutters that remain are flapping open and closed. Windows are opening and closing. The front door of this thing, it's got this big double door. It's throwing itself open. It's pulling itself closed. And it's just this huge commotion as you see this house like almost come to life. Just instant, just like rattling and shaking. And it's very surprising. It's onset so suddenly.
Is there a way for Frankie to be able to tell with her 12 intelligence if this is real, like if this is really happening, or if this is something that's like being projected?
Is this the real life?
So as a grave digger, what's
fantasy.
your class?
I am, oh my god, a thief.
Okay.
Trained in the art of deception.
Yeah, I was going to say thief, I think I would allow. So go ahead and make me a trained intelligence test.
Oh, nope.
But just remember, DCC does have a lower set of ranges that you have to hit.
Okay.
But even with that, you're not sure. It looks plenty real, but you're not sure. But all of a sudden, things start kind of moving in unison. And it's like the windows, like if you're looking at this house, a standard house, the doors in the center, the windows on this side and the windows on that side all start moving in unison as they open and close. And the door, the house starts to speak to you.
Indeed.
And it's so like the windows on this side are an eye and the windows on that side are an eye, and the door is functioning as a mouth. And it bellows out, "Who trespasses?"
Apparently, if these walls could talk, they'd just be surly.
They're surly as shit.
Yeah.
I am Brother Vernon. Who are you?
My name is Ralph.
Hello, Ralph.
Prince Ralph.
Hello, Prince Ralph.
The 17th.
The 17th of what?
December.
December. Prince.
I mean, it's a good month. I mean,
Makes
if you had to
sense.
pick a month, it's not the worst.
Why do you trespass?
You let us in.
Trespass, yeah.
You rang the doorbell. It's rude.
Why are we here again? Because they're dead, right? Did you kill 2 people? Did you know how to use a bow and arrow? Ralph? I'm sorry.
The house size.
The house is already done with our bullshit. It's been a minute.
I ain't even made a pun yet, and this house is already fucking done with us.
Ralph the house is tired of being accused of murder.
They were thieves.
Oh, okay. Mystery solved, everyone. The Prince Ralph, the house, killed the 2 because they were thieves.
What
Shall we be on our way?
was it they stole, if I may ask?
Cutlery.
That seems like a harsh punishment for some like forks and knives and things.
I invited them to live in my home. They came from the village of Orlane to the southwest of here. And they stole my silver. And we're going to sell it.
I'm sorry. I thought there was a count that lived around here.
One of my titles is Count.
You are the count. Count Ralph.
I
Listen,
didn't count on
The
that.
17th.
when your family goes in circles rather than branches, sometimes you have lots of titles.
Family wreath, as it were.
It's a family wreath.
Mother was a tent out back. Or was that your father?
I've been wondering, what is it you count?
Sometimes Cheerios. Other times, fingers.
Okay.
Cheerios. I have so
I
many
was just
questions.
solving so many mysteries today. I feel
I
like we've
assume
been
he's
very
counted
productive.
at least 17 Ralphs or Decembers.
I'm just
Yes.
gonna go ahead and mark this rumor off the list as investigated count. I'm just gonna put that down here. We now know what you are. Okay.
So you didn't come to steal from me?
We didn't even know you were really here.
Yeah.
Unless
Didn't
you have
know.
bones, I'm not gonna steal from you.
If it
I
makes you feel better, we ate and buried those thieves.
We did.
that
We did.
I mean, I didn't eat them or bury them, but
I stripped him so he could eat them. That's kind of what happened.
I just kind
I-
of watched.
We look very proud.
Yeah.
oh my
We're
gosh.
big damn heroes.
I was going to invite you in for tea, but
This house is disgusting.
the echo would probably drive you crazy. I totally understand where you're coming from. Imagine how I feel traveling with them.
I think I'm pretty amenable, actually. I don't get what the big deal is.
I don't get a whole lot of guess. I mean, as long as you promise not to eat me, do you want a tea? I got cookies.
Yeah.
Do they have
do.
jam?
That
Do you
sounds
have
lovely.
any dog
Yeah.
treats?
Yeah,
Okay, if I bring Joseph
middle?
inside.
sure. Okay, who doesn't like a dog?
Does this
Silas doesn't.
I love
He wants
dogs.
to eat
He
him.
loves dogs.
I turn to Silas and I say, you know what? Cookies, like high in calorie, man. That dog's going to be big. Let's get him some cookies.
It's an ongoing interconflict. We shouldn't burden you with it. What kind of tea do you have?
Chamomile, Earl Grey,
Oof,
Irish breakfast, sweet.
the well-stocked house?
Irish breakfast. What? Where does that one come from?
So are
Portugal.
you inviting us in?
Sure. Give me a second. Let me come outside.
Huh?
Oh, okay.
And a few moments later, this well-dressed,
House.
I swear to God, I thought he was the house.
Surprised.
this
This guy, I like
well-dressed,
this count already.
Surprised.
Jesus Christ.
this well-dressed man in like this crushed blue velvet suit. He's got this big, like powdered wig that goes into this big pompadour, and he walks out. Please don't mind my deception. Sometimes when I get uninvited guests, the house is the easiest way to scare them off.
I barely noticed it.
I
Yeah.
was very confused. You asked me not to eat you.
I was
mean, you can do
shocked
what you
by the size of your wig, really. That's what it was.
That is quite rude. I do keto and I do yoga. DDP is quite successful. I've lost many pounds. I guess it's keto.
Yeah.
But please,
Jeremy, same
is,
wavelength.
Yeah.
It's on
It is,
Atkins, DDP yoga.
it's my cheat day. Please come in. Let's have tea and cookies.
Wonderful. Do you have any tomes of arcane knowledge?
No, I do have Reader's Digest.
I mean, that's basically the same thing.
Okay.
Wrote this house.
Yeah.
My grandmother wrote this house, apparently.
So you
Have
come
you ever
in.
thought of putting a graveyard on the property for those who steal from you?
No, I mean, no. I don't, usually people don't die here, and I don't die either. So it's kind of I don't need it.
So what's
Tell
about
me.
that not dying thing?
Fine.
I'm just I'm bound to the house as long as the house is here.
Oh.
I see.
So you're,
So
not
you're
a
saying
fan
if
of
the house
fire.
wasn't here, you might need a graveyard.
So the house is haunted
Yeah.
by you, and if the house weren't here, you wouldn't be here.
That's a good way to put it. Now let's
right.
stop talking about these morbid things and go get some strudels and some cookies and tea.
Sure.
I do have, all sorts of goodies inside. And he leads you inside, and like as soon as you guys kind of step into this foyer, like he claps his hands, and all kind of like the oil lamps and the chandelier, they all light up instantly.
Oh, it's a smart home.
Yes,
Can I
yes.
ask, was there actually any cutlery on those bodies?
No, you did not find any cutlery on those bodies.
Yeah.
Well, he probably reclaimed it. I mean, he killed them because they stole it. So he
Since
didn't say
I'm
he
usually
couldn't
closest
leave
to
the
Brother
house.
Vern and Arlene, and
He said
the
he's here
bodies
because
did
of
not
that.
have any silver on them.
Well,
I'm not going to let this house eat your dog.
you guys turn off the
Understand
foyer
what you're trying to say. I'm not very intelligent.
into a setting room. In this room, it's got this big fancy like hearth, this big fireplace. It's got all these portraits hanging along the wall, and you look and you realize that all of these portraits are of him.
I assume Ralph the first, second, and so on.
Is he attractive, by the way? Is he like
He's
good looking?
fairly, yeah, you know.
Does he age in any of these portraits?
He does not age in these, but the portraits, you can clearly tell. The older ones, the colors are more faded. You know, the frames are kind of, you know, getting a little bit of dry rot on them.
Count Ralph. Can I call you Count Ralph? Or was it Prince Ralph?
Ralph is fine, my friend.
Ralph, wonderful. You may call me Brother Vernon. Very precise. How have you lived so long and have not aged? There, I got it all out.
Oh, it was a curse.
Seems like a gift, in fact.
It is, but, you know, if the house is ever destroyed, I die. If I leave the property for too long, I die. And also at night, I turn into a giant monster.
Oh, a giant monster. That's pretty cool.
Oh.
Like a giant lizard monster or like a flying turtle?
Like a big furry dude with like claws and like rawr.
When I don't get my 8 hours in the morning, I turn
like
into
a little,
monster.
maybe
as well.
like a wolf, maybe like a wolf.
Kind of like a wolf bear.
A werebear.
Wolf bear. Yeah.
Wolf bear. That's a good way to put it. Wolf bear.
Do you keep your senses about you when you're in this monster?
It depends. The closer it gets to the full moon, the harder time I have keeping myself, as you know. But
so you're kind of under
Mercury
like
is in retrograde.
yeah.
So you're kind of like under self-quarantine then is kind of
quarantine. That's a good way to put it.
All right.
I lock myself up in the stable.
I mean, stable looked pretty nice from what I saw. Not the worst place.
Yeah.
Do you have any servants working for you?
No, it is just me. I did have servants, but I accidentally ate some of them.
It happens.
If I may, the people of Orlane, that village to the southwest, seem to think that you go out and steal them, and then those people are never to be seen again. Which sounds absolutely preposterous.
So rude. I do not steal them. I invite them to come live with me.
That's nice. That's real nice of you.
The problem is, the only way I can get there and back fast enough is if I do it at night.
Of course.
So sometimes I can't ask as nicely as I think is fully appropriate. And sometimes if I'm not careful about, what the moon's doing, I've accidentally eaten a few people there. So
I mean, who hasn't? Yeah.
I understand. Should we go invite all of them to come live with you? Would that be more efficient?
I would love the company. I get so lonely out here. I don't have enough room for everyone. They would be welcome to set up a village around. And I've got enough food. I could feed all of them. Anything I need, the house provides. And he kind of gestures at this table and he claps his hands. And then all of a sudden, it's filled with tea and there's a barrel of mead. There's cookies and there's dried meats and sweet tarts. There's fried calamari with some a nice tangy sauce to dip it in.
Does anything happen if Brother Vernon claps as he's like?
Nothing happens. He's like, oh, my friend, it is purely tied to me.
How'd you become cursed?
So, I really like this plateau, when I moved here. God, I don't even remember how long ago it was.
At least 14 Decembers ago.
At least 14. Well, pretty much every couple hundred years, I decide I need another, teenth on my name.
Oh.
So, when I came here, I was Ralph. It's Ralph. And then you're like, oh, I should, make it sound like there's another. So I was Ralph the First. And I didn't want to seem suspicious or anything. But anyway,
How could you possibly seem suspicious? That's
I know.
This all
Seems very
seems above board. Yeah.
But-
exactly. It's- You're very transparent.
when I moved here, and I really liked this plateau that I built my house on, but the temple that was here before, they didn't want to sell. Like, I tried to offer to buy it, and they didn't like it. So then when I burnt the temple down, they said some really mean and hurtful things to me. So I cut them all up and used their blood and bone in the mortar for the stone that I set in the basement.
As you do.
It must have set a curse of some kind.
I bet there's bits of bones and stuff down there too. Eh?
Maybe. It's
Sounds
been.
like I had to go down there and take a look.
If you really want to, I must ask, please don't steal. I can't replace something if it's been taken without my permission.
Okay.
So,
I grab my shovel.
yeah, and he'll direct you to where the basement is, and it's very nice. But you can definitely, you're picking along these, giant, sandstone blocks that he mortared in to, to make the foundation of it. And occasionally you do find like a little bit of bone, but it's really old and brittle by this point.
I'm disappointed. What's the ground made of?
Well, here
Is it dirt?
no, it's stone.
Oh.
Like, he went all out. Like, he put a full
It's a
foundation.
finished basement?
It is a
Wow.
finished basement.
Now,
It's got
the important
great
question.
real estate.
Somebody's
there a
flexing
game
on
room?
us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does he have a gaming table down there? No.
No, my friends.
I'll
If you're
move
going to
there.
game, I've got a game room for that.
Ooh.
I could show it to you. If billiards, I have card table. I even have a table with a removable top with speed cloth underneath of it for, any dice-based games you might want to play.
Huh.
You're so accommodating. I'm surprised people steal from you and just don't stay here and be your friend. Really.
Listen, I don't know why they wouldn't want to stay forever. I mean,
Ever.
I do accidentally eat some every now and then.
I sometimes kill my friends as well.
I mean, like, shit happens.
It
Yeah.
does. It always happens.
Spells go awry, and then I'm the only one left standing. Naked.
I've seen him kill
All
innocent
hair
people
burned
with
off.
those spells. It's bad. It's real bad. They're just like a puddle of people.
Can we rewind just a moment? And forever? You said forever? How does that work?
What do you mean forever?
Like, you said why they wouldn't want to stay here forever.
The people I invite?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a figure of speech. I'm the only one that's going to get to stay here forever.
No. So do you mean
But-
just like the rest of their mortal lives? Is
Yeah,
that kind of
yeah.
what we're gonna-
What is
Until
it like?
they die of natural causes.
Right.
And then we can eat them.
It's not a big deal. Like, what is that? Like 3 or 4 weeks?
Yes, absolutely. Time to go.
But I have a scone I'm trying to finish. Come on. It's delicious.
did he
Please
do?
eat your
Going around
scone.
with you?
I do have.
Cranberry.
Egg and let's go.
I do have some quite delicious apricot preserves. If you would like that with your scone, there you go. And like, he'll just clapping on the table. There it is. Now, if you must know, my favorite scone is the chocolate with orange. It is quite delicious.
Chocolate makes me gassy. I prefer cranberry.
No, that is fair.
The thing is,
At least
actually-
if it makes you gassy, I can just he starts flapping the shutters and the windows. I can air it out very easily.
Yeah, let's get some airflow in here for reasons.
So considerate, sir. Is there anything we can do for you?
I'm just happy with company. We can sit here and talk for a while.
so
If you want to stay the night, you can. I have guest rooms. Yeah, go ahead.
is this still your original body?
I think so.
Hey, do you mind if we open up a couple windows to get like a nice cross breeze that
Please,
really moves through?
be my guest. Absolutely.
Cool. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna go around and just open some opposing windows at opposite walls to try to get some more airflow in here.
Sure, yeah, absolutely you do.
You're so nice and accommodating. You're just a wonderful person. I'm surprised someone hasn't taken advantage of you in an uncool way.
Yeah,
Like
there's been a
really
few that have tried.
What happened to them?
If it happened during the day, old Bessie and I, and he signals up kind of hanging over the door to this room. There's a longbow, very nice looking longbow with a quiver of arrows.
Indeed.
And if it happens at night or they're too far away, well, you know, I just get all hairy and angry and just go after them.
What time is it right now?
Maybe like 4.
So the sun is going to set in...
Maybe like 4, maybe 5 hours at
4
the
hours,
most.
Oh, man. You know, we have got to get this letter down to Marsh Bottom. Could you help with that? Can you, like, fly us to Marsh Bottom?
I can't
I mean,
fly.
we would miss all the wonderful sights.
You can't fly?
I can't fly.
Oh,
That's a bummer. I mean, you know, that's like a nice trade-off for being cursed is like, oh, I can fly. You
I
know,
can
that's
live forever, and I can make the house do whatever I want, and I can have it provide me anything I want.
can you make the house get up and walk?
No.
Could you make the house produce a very colorful box that I can carry these pastries in when we leave?
Absolutely. And he claps in like this lovely, like
I am shoveling with
pastel
both hands.
pink box with this
Everything,
big, lovely bow on the top. He's like, please take whatever you need. It's absolutely
I'm writing in my inventory all the pastries.
cool. Yeah.
Except apparently the chocolate ones.
I mean, I'll give some to you all too.
Just don't give them to the dog.
Right.
Oh no, he's on a very strict.
Yeah, no one tells Silas about chocolate and dogs.
He only eats the uncooked flesh. His silence feeding him these days.
So, like I said,
Mm-hmm.
we have this job that we have to do, and it's to get this letter down to Marsh Bottom. And I think we should be going soon. Like, perhaps now. We need to make some distance before the sun sets. Everybody agreed?
I mean, he did offer to let us stay. I mean, this does look like a wonderful
For 3 to
home.
4 weeks.
If you want to stay, you stay. I'm going.
Yeah.
We do have
I'm gonna
professional
score. Places.
considerations.
Yeah,
Scott, please. We haven't even looked at the guest rooms. They could have poster beds.
no,
It
hey,
has been
listen,
an absolute
listen.
pleasure, Ralph.
Well, thank you.
But
Please.
I must leave.
Anytime you want to stop by and, you know, chew the fat, as they say.
We will
Perhaps
do some
on the
cards
way back.
next
I
time.
appreciate that.
Some cards next time.
Okay.
All right, yeah. Well, we know you're here. We like the vibe you're putting in this place. We'll come back. That sounds nice, right? Everybody on the way back, maybe get a bite to eat and hang out.
Somebody said it was a fixer-upper.
Play some games in that game room he mentioned.
Yeah, billiards.
Yeah.
Light the fire in the fireplace.
Yeah.
Oh, he
exactly.
claps his hands and the fire just roars to life in the hearth.
Light the fire in the fireplace. Wink.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
looking at it like, oh baby.
We got it.
I saddle up to Frankie. And I'm like, cross breeze. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Fan the flame. Fan the flame.
Are you guys still here?
No,
We're
I'm
leaving.
Oh, okay.
Chuck froze a little bit.
Chuck
Your
froze.
video froze.
Oh no, Chuck.
Oh, no.
The
Yeah.
whole thing
Dead.
froze.
Oh.
We're on green screen now on the
Still here?
Twitch.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what
Overlays.
happened.
Back. There we go. We're coming back.
Chuck is
See,
just Chuck.
I see everyone but Chuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chuck has been cursed by the house and is now a spectral entity.
So I feel like Brother
He can
Vernon
never
genuinely
He can
has
never leave
no
Twitch.
idea what's going on.
We'll have to carry on without Chuck.
Chuck will be
Chuck-
back in 3 to 4 weeks, or he'll be evil. We don't know what.
He exists only in Zoom now. Oh.
Chuck
Oh
comes
my
back.
gosh.
We've murdered the count.
Oh.
Oh no.
We
Oh,
murdered
no.
the count. I fashioned armor out of his bones.
Man,
Zoom meeting's not responding, it says. I see it.
ah,
Okay,
Oh,
I'm back.
No.
We did
Oh,
it.
Hey.
We
We're
have a
all
Chuck.
back.
Can you guys all see
One.
and
Way
hear?
down there. Everyone's one
I-
up.
We're all out of order. Woo!
I
Look
see
at that.
some
Almost.
shaking
I'm
on
Jeff.
Why?
I'm Jen.
Oh my gosh.
We've switched.
I am
It's
better.
You can
happening.
talk about murder
It's
now.
happening,
I have
Jeff. It's happening.
ascended.
It
Nope,
is.
everyone
Oh my
just
God.
shuffle character sheets. We'll just play,
Yeah.
play whoever
Okay,
it's-
so
Are you
Jeremy's
stroking
good.
the beard
Oh
that
my
I wish I
gosh.
had, Jeff?
Yeah.
I don't
We
know.
were
Zoom
both
shat
doing it. This
itself.
works out. Oh, jeez.
That
All right.
means Jeff and oddly Brendan still himself. Jeff and Brendan have to make secret winks and stuff at each other.
Uh-huh.
Wink.
All right.
Here's a spoiler alert.
I always wanted tattoos.
She
There
would,
you
she would
go.
look for bones. She would look for bones, Jeff.
Yeah.
Just look for bones.
Oh,
Spoiler alert for you.
okay.
Brother Vernon has no idea that this guy's bad. Just thinks he's just a very nice man.
Okay, I'm in for
Is
it.
he bad?
I don't think
I
so.
mean, sometimes you get a curse and you eat
Is he
people.
bad or is he misunderstood? And do we care?
Yeah.
I think I just want to burn his
I
house
have
down.
so many scones to eat.
You're making me
I'm
want
happy.
donuts, Jeff.
Oh,
You want that?
oh gosh.
You want
Love
donuts?
We got a new Krispy Kreme right around our house that just opened, like
Oh, boy.
right as we started shutting down. And I'm like, of course, this is what happens.
Mhm.
After we light that house on fire, it'll be a Krispy Kreme.
There you go.
A little confused.
We all
but I
knew we were going to light
appreciate
this
it.
house on fire. Like, we played along, we played nice, but we know what's going to happen.
Why are we burning the house down? That just seems
It's
wasteful.
simply a term, Brother Vernon. It means we're going to party.
If we're gonna
Hey,
do
Silas, you know what? He was real accommodating with opening them windows. I bet we could get a real breeze in there and really get that fire going.
Oh, is that why you were testing
Yes.
that?
Yeah. Yes.
That is beautiful.
Yeah. I was like, do you mind if we basically fuel the fire that we want to set in here? And he's like, sure, wonderful. Please light my house ablaze.
Going to-
Could you summon us a large stack of used newspapers, please?
right.
I'm kind of behind on my periodicals. Can you get some that are good and old for me?
I'll just ask for kerosene.
Oh,
He'd
no,
probably
this
give it
this
to
full
you.
That would
tank
be
of gas
suspicious.
I've spilled all over the floor.
I need a lot of lamps.
Incredibly hot.
Forensic evidence would show the start of the fire was in the closet.
I was hoping you were going down to the basement to start the fire. That's why I opened the windows.
Oh, I could.
Yeah.
I could.
Could you light this pipe for me and then just I dropped it. Oh, fire.
So,
oh my gosh,
if-
we gotta get out of here.
What's to stop him from just clapping his hands and suddenly summoning a bunch of bowls of water that just douses all the flames?
I mean, we didn't test that theory. When we get there the next time, I'll be like, hey, I'm parched. Can you summon bowls of water from the sky, I
Bubbles
guess?
of water.
We'll
Okay.
do that, and
I
I'll
think
grab
tea
the
is-
bow, and then we run.
It's like
I
a
think-
small bowl of water.
I've got to want to tilt my camera up just a little. I didn't get a DCC hat, not to show it off on a DCC stream.
That's true.
Doggone right.
Okay,
Welcome back, Chuck.
You're back.
we're back. Everyone out there on Streamland, how's it looking and sounding? My Zoom just shat itself. That's all it was.
Overused.
Had too many of those chocolate orange scones.
Zoom went boom.
So we have left.
You have left. Okay, as you're leaving,
Begrudgingly.
I'm going to roll a d6.
Ah.
Yeah, as soon as that door closes, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck?
2. That is in the new layout. That's Jeff. Jeff, I'm going to have you roll me a d30.
Okay.
If it's a 1, it's a full moon.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Right.
Can I just roll a D1 and have it just be a full moon? Can we just? I kind of want it to be a full moon.
If it's going to be, if that's going to happen, it's going to have to be everyone in the group decides it's a full moon.
17. It's 7.
Okay.
I would have gone along with it.
It's a full moon.
I like triggering traps. Like I just think it's more fun.
It's,
I'm ready to die in this game. My characters live longer than they should in a
Is
DCC
anyone
game.
voting against a full moon?
Well, I can't now. Now we've.
Yeah.
Well, it's been rolled.
The peer
It's
pressure
a
is so
surprise
strong.
for
Roll this
another day.
All right, fair. We'll just set that shit on fire on the way back. It's all good.
Yeah. So
we'll
you
burn
get
him alive
your
on the way back.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's super easy.
There'll be some bones then.
But I wanted you to burn them now so I could take the bow.
yeah. So you all head south.
Directly south. Yeah. Try to pick up the game trail going.
Yeah. Well, where's my? There it is. You headed a little further north than you needed to, so you start kind of heading. It's actually like southeast, heading around the smoldering crater.
The smoldering crater, like
We can see it from pretty much anywhere, right?
Kinda. As you get closer, you can see it, and you can feel occasionally the weird vibrations that were rumored to be caused by the giant worms.
I believe they were great worms.
Great worms, yes.
Something about them.
It's fantastic.
So it's maybe, you move out for the night, or you move far enough out, you camp for the night. You maybe travel a few extra hours into dusk than what you normally would. Just trying to put some space. But no trouble. You crash for the night in your little makeshift camp. No disturbances. Next day you set out. And you're maybe, a couple hours past morning. You all eat, whatever you have. We know that Brother Vernon's got plenty of scones to snack on.
He's getting a really bad sugar headache too. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's been eating so many and no proteins.
What are you guys talking about?
I think
Nothing.
Vern's gonna get diabetes. Is what I think. All that sugar.
Okay. So you all, as you're moving along this morning, you see a small stone structure kind of off your path. It's, at first you thought it was a boulder. But then when you get close, you realize it's like a half. It's like this giant, maybe 6 foot tall half ball. Right? It's setting perfectly. The top of it's perfectly flat. And it looks like it's got like a stone, I don't know, pole of sorts sticking out of the top of it.
Like dead center in the flat of the sphere.
Not necessarily dead center, kind of off to the side a little bit, kind of off kilter.
How big of a dome is this?
It's 6 feet tall, so the radius would be 6 feet. So whatever fucking pi and
Yeah.
math.
What about pie? I have some in my pastry box.
If I stand back and I hold out my hand a bit like that,
Mm-hmm.
and make a little motion like that, would it look like that I'm spinning a giant top?
No.
Okay.
If
I
this
was afraid
weird
we were gonna have to fight like a 400-foot toddler or something.
no, if the part sticking out the top was directly vertical, like what Brendan was asking, then yes. But it's kind of off to the side. Now another odd point in this is that all the grass, maybe like 10 feet around this thing, there's just no grass. It's just bare dirt.
Oh, well, that's not strange at all. Let's go
I want to
check
take
it
a
out.
look at the dirt.
It's dirt.
Is there anything interesting about it? Frankie knows dirt.
It's give me an intelligence test and give me a trained intelligence test.
Okay,
I'm sketching this in my book.
15.
It's packed. Definitely, it hasn't seen grass in a very long time. But there's nothing peculiar about the dirt. I mean, I don't know. It's dirt.
Okay. She sort of runs it through her hands like this and lets the dirt fall out.
It
She
does.
stands up and walks
Yeah.
to everybody else.
It's radioactive.
Can we throw a rock at it?
Sure.
It's radioactive. Rubs it on face.
You take a rock and you chuck
Positively
it,
glowing.
and you just hear the thunk as it hits the side of this.
The face peel.
Could
Yeah.
one climb up there?
It's like 6 feet tall, so if you're taller, you
I
could
could
actually
just
peek at the top,
Go
or
from
you could
horseback up there.
grab and pull yourself up. Yeah.
Let's put the dog on it. See what happens.
If only we had that ball that
Mm-hmm.
doesn't roll.
Tell you if it's
Ball of leveling?
Man, that would
The
be
ball
really
of
perfect
leveling.
right now.
It is inclined never to decline.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious about it, but yeah, all right. Casimir will try to scramble up there, and he is not the strongest 7 person at all.
Like
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna,
give you a push because my guy was thinking about doing it too. I'm gonna help you up there.
It's like shoving your grandfather up.
yeah.
Yeah, just a bag of
Thanks, Adam.
skin and bones. Just this windy.
snap. Radiator just gave us 100 bits. Everyone gets to recover 1 luck.
All you gotta do when Adam's in the chat is just throw a rock and he'll just
Yeah,
give
he'll
you
make it
bits.
rain.
Yeah.
Don't tell him that I
6
figured
foot
that out.
from ground to center, and it looks
Okay,
like
so
a
it's 12 feet
ball.
tall.
Yeah, it would be if
12
there
feet
the
tall.
top half was there. It would be like 12 feet tall.
So I'm
So it's only 6 to get on it.
lying on top of it now.
No, you grab the edge and you get lifted up, and you see it's actually hollow on the inside, like it's a giant bowl.
Oh.
And this stone thing sticking out of it It looks like a giant like stone club. So it's narrow at this end, and then it goes and it gets fat, and this big rounded end on the
Put me down.
the ball
Put me
of
down.
it.
Put me
I
down.
think it's like a mortar and pestle of some
In the
giant thing.
bottom, as you kind of take this all in, you see there's red in the bottom of it, and maybe a little bit of feather, maybe a little bit of bone,
Scored.
and
Put me down.
All right, man.
This-
Just quit talking. The GM's trying to talk.
yeah, all over the bottom of this. You know,
No,
this,
I'm
if you
kidding.
call it
I'm kidding.
mortar and pestle, it's like covered in blood, and it looks wet.
What'd you see up there?
Run.
Which direction?
It's a huge animal mashing mechanism.
It's
Mortar
a
and
giant
pestle. Imagine
pharmacist.
a bowl that you put something in, and then you take a huge thing and you smash it in there. That's what
It's
this
big
is.
pharma. That's what it is.
Were there bones in there?
Yeah.
There are bones in there?
There's wet blood and stuff. Whatever owns
I
this.
start trying to scramble up
no,
into it.
whatever
like,
owns this is nearby. It's time to run away.
I'm trying to scramble up into
That
it.
giant that
I
killed
just
that-
go over
Yeah,
there and
well, you're
help
a
because
thief.
apparently that's what I do now.
She's tall too. I
Yeah.
remember.
I'm not even going to make
Dwarf.
you roll. Like, you're a thief, you're tall, you just boop, push yourself up.
I start sifting through, and like they see blood and guts like throwing up in the air because I'm throwing it
You-
up like it's confetti.
You slide down, and it looks like all this viscera down here. You guess it's probably like chickens, maybe? Enough for like
We
2
got
or 3
chickens,
chickens. All the bones and everything, they're broken down. Maybe you can find like little bits like an inch or so long. But it's just, they've been thoroughly ground in this mortar and pestle.
Okay. Is there anything interesting in it?
No.
Okay.
Like if you would push on the mortar, it's not fixed to anything. It's just very large and heavy.
Okay. All right. I like scramble back out.
And I need to adjust the placement. This was what I have listed as Mysterious Shrine on the map.
Weird.
Oh. Okay.
So it needs to go a little further east. I didn't get the spot right. But, so yeah. You see this giant mortar and pestle. There's all this meat and junk. in the
I try to
bottom.
scramble. Oh, I grab like if I can, I like kind of scoop with my hands like a handful of chicken and like tump it over the edge
Sure.
as well as I can.
Sure.
And then I scramble out.
I mean, it's, yeah, you do.
Maybe could take some of the leftover pastry crumbs and bread it together and make some nuggets.
There you go.
I kind of like dig my hand into the dirt and like push it in and cover it and see
Oh,
if
you-
anything happens.
Oh, you bury it and nothing happens.
Okay. Okay.
Probably
I look at
just
it and I'm like, I'm covered in blood and I'm like,
No bones in there? Nothing good?
all the bones are ground down.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense.
So, you investigate this, and you don't,
killer.
find anything that unravels the mystery of what the fuck this is.
But we have rumors to go on.
Yeah.
If I examine the surrounding area, like in a decent radius while everyone's kind of standing around, do I see like giant footprints or anything that indicates flattened earth or terrain or plant life?
Give me an intelligence test.
Okay, it's probably going to be untested for me.
Okay.
3. Yeah.
That's
Untrained, rather.
I was going for 5.
Okay. I'm going to spend 2 luck.
Okay.
All right. I've done it.
You see, not like, signs of giant footprints. None of the trees are like been clearly pushed over, but you do see that the tops of all the trees surrounding this, this is kind of in the middle of a small clearing, and they've all kind of been like, you can tell there's a lot of breaks, and it looks like it breaks kind of like they're almost like a antlion trap. How like it's got that big funnel leading down to the little thing in the center. The
Right.
tree breaks are all kind of shaped like that. So maybe something's coming in from above and coming down into this or something like that. Or this something's here and then is going out at an angle and snapping off all these treetops.
All right. So I'd say to the group, like, before we just like run away, y'all need to check this thing I just found out over here. And then I say exactly what Chuck said.
Yeah.
What are we looking at? I don't understand.
Just eat your pastries, my sweet dumb child, and I pat him on.
Okay.
Jeff is the sugar boy of the mission.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Everything grew up in the city, so I'm like, yeah, broken trees. I don't know.
Well, we do have a hunter in the group that might have some insight into this.
I will go check the trees. And
I'll go with you, but I just don't know what I'm looking at, so I'll go with you.
it doesn't really make sense. I would have thought there'd be some sort of footprints around here, but
Why don't you
I'm
give me
satisfied by my nugget. I'll go check.
an intelligence test?
I'll do an intelligence check. That's what I do. Let's see how that goes. Nah,
Yeah.
mediocre. It's all right.
So you start checking out these trees that have been presented to you, and you can tell by the angles that they're broken off that they've been broken off towards the center bit. So I'm gonna try and draw a picture if I can find my pen. Pen, where are you? Where are you? Oh, there it is. I found it.
He's just gonna draw a dick pic. Waiting for it.
If this wasn't on stream, you'd know it would be a dick pic.
I know it would be.
So, Friendin, it was Arcantists. Get it? Arcant.
No, I saw it. I
was
saw
pretty
it.
proud of it.
I appreciated it. It was just it was one of those things where some things were happening in the game with opening windows.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm just film dead right now.
So you can tell, like, here's the big giant mortar and pestle in the center, and all the trees surrounding it, they're broken at this angle going down towards it. And you can tell by the breaks in the trees that it's all something going in.
Hey, you think something's like leaving chum out to catch something that's flying? Like it comes down and eats, and that's a trap, maybe? Or maybe it's like a pet, and he's feeding his pet, whoever's doing this.
I don't know. Maybe.
I saw the dog, and it just made me think of pets, you know? Yeah. That's one fat dog you got there, by the way. The thing's getting big.
I
It's a
know.
big dog.
I'm so happy we have the pastries now.
It's been like a day. Yes, that time.
I know Silas is feeding that dog so much when you are not looking.
All right. So I don't want you guys to spin your tires on this too much. You get the feeling that there's more to this. It's just you don't know what it is right now.
All right.
Maybe it's a clue for something in the future. You're not sure.
Okay. Let's keep an eye out
Literally,
for
we
a
just
while.
come back
Sign
to
of
harm
any
us later.
present activity, just a lot of stuff that happened.
We should put the count in that thing.
Oh, well, after we burn his house down, I wonder if he's like mortal or if he just dies, because we could drag him back here. That sounds kind of
And
fun.
then we have a
terrible.
magic house.
Oh.
Don't understand.
Which we can never leave.
Never leave. Game over.
Game over.
Yeah. I've had
Roll new
enough of that in
characters.
2020. I'm good.
Can you lure the big villain of the campaign into the house? That'll be the adventure.
Okay,
like
so
it.
let's keep going.
Yeah.
All right. So you keep heading south, and this gentle forest turns into almost marshland. As that photo peddler, thanks for the host, and thanks Radiator for the sub. That's Adam. Adam, thanks for the sub.
Eric, thanks for hosting.
Very cool. So, you see the water kind of rising off to your left as you travel south, and you get the feeling you're coming across the edge of what is known as Bimini's Lake. And it is definitely more swamp than it is lake. But also kind of off in the water, maybe a ways, you can see kind of peeking out of the trees of all the gnarled or peeking out of the top of all these gnarled trees, you see a stone structure, a pointed, triangular, one might say pyramid, maybe 2 or 3 miles off, just pointing up, and it's straight deep into the lake. So you'd have to, wade through or find, some kind of boat-like transportation. But this is your first glimpse at one of these strange pyramids in person.
Ooh.
Curious. I had heard that there were ziggurats of power. Perhaps that is one of them. I'd very much like to check that out.
Let's do it. I know they use pyramids to bury bodies in them.
You got a one-track mind, and I'm
very
here for
excited.
it. I'm here for it. It's
Very
exciting.
excited.
I'll go with you. Yeah, let's go. Let's go look at that thing. I'll go.
Not.
On the way.
Do you wanna deviate now, or do you wanna head over to the village and then come back to
village
it?
Has a boat or something we could rent or buy.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, we might be able to do that.
Okay.
That would help, but a boat. I
Frankie's a
suppose.
little disappointed.
Everyone,
Keeps looking back, and she's like, "Oh,
The bodies will still be there tomorrow.
will they though?
And you
What if
can
another
take-
gravedigger gets there before me?"
I don't think that'll happen.
If-
All the graded.
hey,
Just exasperatedly.
Hey.
Just like
everyone,
I don't think that's
roll me
Please, no.
an intelligence test.
All the gravediggers on
Everyone.
the continent are in this park.
Everyone.
She she apparently had a much better experience being a gravedigger. I don't enjoy the profession.
I love being a gravedigger. I love it.
20 hates me.
Besides, if we
Yeah.
get boats,
Same.
more bodies to
Same,
bring
Jeremy. Same.
So it looks like Jake's right now rocking out with a 12 is the highest. Is anyone?
I got a 19.
You got a 19. Okay, so let's see.
The big brain on score.
Skorg, despite being an idiot, is deceptively good in the intelligence stat.
Baron and Skorg, you are all discussing this giant ziggurat, this pyramid off in the distance, and the two of you catch it. Just a subtle snap, a little bit of crunch. Something is approaching you from behind.
Oh boy.
I think we should ready our weapons and turn around.
Yes. Ready your weapons. Approach.
How about we just run away?
the no combat session of I pull out my axe and I turned around and look fierce. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Turn around, and do like Avengers pose with my tiny shovel.
Give me just a second. I gotta get this loaded up in the place.
Brother
Yeah.
Vernon would have been looking the wrong way to begin with, so when he turns around, he's looking opposite of everybody. So you
You
just
just didn't notice that it was there.
I'm busy mugging and I just take your head and I
was-
just spin you around slowly.
You pick him up and turn him. So good.
Still trying to do my best surly face. Just
You turn around.
He's an idiot. You just love him.
yeah,
and you
exactly.
see
He's
what
so
looks to
sweet.
be a
Canyon.
giant bear standing up on its hind legs.
Werebear.
Hello there.
Hello, Ralph.
Hang on.
Count?
Right?
Listen, I realize now that there are some strong similarities.
Count?
There's many bears in this continent. They're all.
But you see this bear's got these giant long talons on its hands, but its head terminates in a very bird-like... Jake, do you think these things can see in the dark?
I don't know. What do the rules say?
Fucking
It's a
Christ.
bear owl.
Owls have good nights.
Oh, bear.
I would say.
Look,
Owl
okay,
can't-
this is an old joke
Owl has-
that goes
Oh.
back to the D&D Next playtesting. I ran the D&D Next playtesting clear from the beginning, and in the first iteration, they had an owlbear, and it very specifically did not call out that owlbears had night vision. And I played it as written, so I'm like, there's this owlbear that can't see in the dark.
In the middle of a cave. It's like, what? That can't be right.
So let's roll initiative.
Oh, hot diggity.
Hot diggity diggity dog.
This is going to go great.
So great. Oh my god.
Where's my initiative? Oh, there's
That's right. You got to select tokens, right?
Oh yeah, I got all the tokens plugged in.
Ooh, okay. I can't do the smart.
I
but can
love
do the
owlbears. So cute.
When we turn around and see it, I just say, "I'll be damned."
Oh, I don't know.
Now we just have to grin and bear it.
Oh my god.
The unburied.
That's why I like you, buddy, and I just give you like.
I
Didn't see that coming,
really.
did ya?
We need to kill this thing as fast as possible. So we can stop listening.
Grown
I-
you guys are in the mood, honestly.
Oh god damn it, Jake! I was getting ready to say I was getting ready to make that joke.
When he says that, I'm like, I really pelt that one in my heart.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. All right, brother Vernon with that 21.
I get to go first.
You get to go first by a
jeez.
long shot.
Okay.
OBC.
Is anyone yelling what I should do? Because otherwise I'm not sure.
When as I turn you around with my axe, I'm like,
Throw the dog at him.
You're gonna want to hurt this thing.
Okay.
This is bad.
Throw the dog at him.
All right. So then I guess I'll go ahead and
I'll
cast.
do-
Owlbear count as
terrified
natural
dog.
causes.
I mean, it is a part of nature. I agree.
They are the natural predators of owlbears.
Okay. I'll go ahead and cast a spell.
Okay.
I'll see if I can drop some more paralysis on him. See if I can get lucky.
Oh
So
my gosh.
I'm just hanging back for now, and you'll see me. Yeah, I'll just start kind of going through my chant. I will be like, "Stay still, quiet," and then I will attempt to cast paralysis.
Okay.
All right. Okay, spell check. Ugh, Can I spend luck to get rid of to go above the disapproval rating, or is that like you're
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. How much did I spend here?
20.
20. I'll spend 6, since that'll get me to my weapons being charged with paralysis. So I'll spend
cool.
6.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
So your weapons are charged with paralysis.
Yeah, so you see all these little like weird like kind of black tendril things begin to swirl around them of my staff.
All right.
Take a step back behind
Fascinating.
other people who are bigger.
That's
Go,
fair.
go, Silas.
That changes the die that I'm about to roll. So, Frankie,
Yes.
this owlbear charges you.
Ooh.
Okay.
We'll
Let's do
remember you
this.
forever, Frankie.
I'm gonna
There's the
die.
right one.
I'm gonna die.
I will take
Um,
very good care of your bones when you do. Don't worry.
I would expect nothing less.
Does a 12 clear your AC?
A 12 matches my AC.
I think in this game it's got to beat it.
Mm-hmm.
So it slashes at you, but what kind of armor do you got?
Hold on. Padded leather armor.
Okay, your padded leather just kind of absorbs kind of the impact of it. He hits you kind of palm first, more so than claw first.
And I look at him and I was like, did you just challenge me to a duel, Count?
It's the owlbear hoots back, and then hits you with the other paw.
Son of a bitch!
Mistakes were made.
It
Don't
sure
taunt the
did.
owlbear.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes, it hits! Yes, a 19 fucking hits me!
Luckily, it rakes its paw across you, dealing you 3 points of damage.
Jesus Christ, I'm almost dead!
Oh my god. I was worried like, oh, one owlbear. This is going to be too easy.
Look at
Maybe
him.
I'll throw in 2. Like, I'm glad. Yeah. Maybe there is a
100
second
bags.
one. Who knows? Silas, you're up.
Well, it's time for some hot claw and claw action. I'll charge in and
Keep that talk. I might get turgid over here.
awesome. And I will
You're
go ahead and
always
charge.
turgid, Chuck. You're always turgid.
Only when
Took that
Jeremy's
long
here.
to get that in here.
Always.
After all
I
the
understand.
talk.
Jeremy's here. It's
Yeah. All right, Jeremy.
The nice thing about being a lizard man is I can charge without taking a bonus or without taking a negative to my AC.
Cool.
So I'll
Fascinating.
basically just toss a +2 on the end of whatever gets rolled here.
Cool. $17 hits, no problem. And does that your charge get you extra damage? Yeah.
Just bonus to
just
hit.
a bonus to hit. So yeah, you put 6 points of damage on this thing, and you can definitely tell your claws bite in, and this thing gives an angry hoot screech in disapproval.
I'll kind of do my best to shove my alligator skull shield kind of like into its midriff to kind of keep it focused on me as much as possible.
Okay, cool. It will remember that. Next up is Baron. Did I spell your name wrong on the overlay?
Yes. Beren. Although, pronunciation-wise, it is supposed to play into that name now.
All right, go ahead, Jake.
I think, considering the rather powerful bear swipe that just took place, I'm gonna cast Magic Shield on Frankie, or at least I'm going to attempt to.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and give me that
So I'll move up to her
incantation
and-
test.
Yeah.
Don't deal
See
2
ya.
damage to me.
Oh God. Here we go.
You'll be fine.
Lost.
I just read how to do lay on hands. You're okay. You're okay.
You could luck up. How close is that to not being?
I think it's like 1 or 2.
Very close. Yeah, I'm just gonna spend a luck and make that a 12, and that'll actually give you a +2 bonus to your AC for
Nice.
6 rounds.
Oh shit.
Very cool.
Stole my idea.
All right. Next up is Casimir.
I'm gonna cast that same spell. I will use the other spell I was going to cast. I shall cast Rope Work,
Oh.
and I will burn a shit ton of fleeting luck.
Love it.
10. I'm going to burn
10 luck.
fleeting luck.
What does a 20 give you on that?
I can summon a rope and command the rope to rise into the air. Blah, blah, blah. It will support 400 pounds of weight. But maybe I'll burn 9 instead. Well, no, I can do any one below it.
Right. Yeah.
All right. So I command the rope to entangle the owl bear.
Cool.
And the target receives a reflex save against the spell check, which is 20.
Mm-hmm.
Constrained target cannot move or take any action other than to talk.
Nice.
That's going to be a no. You said it's reflex. No, you got a 13. So it is thoroughly entangled.
Indubitably. It can attempt on future rounds to escape with strength or agility check
Okay.
against the same spell check.
Against 19.
20.
20, I'm sorry.
Good
Cool.
times for that owlbear.
Four Finger Frankie.
I'm hurt. I don't know if I want to fight this thing. I don't know if it's the smartest thing for me to do. And Frankie's smart enough to know what's a bad idea.
Yeah.
So she may just retreat to the back. Wait, can I attack and then move?
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm going to do that. Okay. I wasn't sure if I was capable of doing that. So here we go. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I'm actually finding my freaking weapons. All right, so I take my shovel as a dagger and I attack. We'll see what happens. 15?
Seeing as it's tied up, I'm going to say that's a hit.
Cool. I deal 2 damage.
Okay.
And then I run behind everybody else.
Luckily, the bear's tied up, and it is not able to make an opportunity attack.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
Scorn.
Saving your life and you don't even know it.
Thank you.
Scorg
You're all saving my life right now.
Scorg is gonna mighty deed this guy to trip him. He wants
Oh.
to take an aim at the owlbear's legs while it's roped up
Absolutely.
and kneecap him with his great
Absolutely.
axe.
Go and roll me that mighty deed.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
So as long as
I'm
your
gonna
attack
spend
hits.
a luck to make that a 4, actually.
Okay.
Make it even better. Let me mark that off. And then let me try my battle axe.
Oh. Also, I was incorrect. Something being entangled gives you a +1 die size. So if you want to re-roll that with a D24.
All right, let me go ahead and do that.
Oh, damn.
13 and 11 damage, plus my 4, so it's 17 AC. And,
That is a hit.
all right, and the mighty deed for 4 on trips and throws is against a normal human-sized opponent. So this is bigger. A warrior automatically knocks the target prone. Creatures up to 50% larger than the warrior, or those that are quadrupedal or otherwise sure-footed, receive a chance to ref save, basically, to avoid being knocked.
I'm not going to give it to him because
Okay.
he's entangled.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, he is now prone, which gives anyone who attacks him a +2, and he's entangled. Oh goddamn!
As I
Okay.
sense that my turn is slowly fading
Yeah.
away, since I'm not moving away, I look down at him and I say, "I'll be back."
Oh my god.
Unbearable.
That was barely a pun.
Okay, I'm back.
This is really getting out of hand.
Oh my god!
If Frankie dies, we should all get bereavement leave.
Oh my god! Oh my god! So the bear, how much damage did you do to him?
That's it. That's
Wait.
it right there.
You dealt 9 damage plus your 4. No, you did 11 plus. No.
Yeah, because we went up the die size. Yeah.
Yeah. You kill him.
We're getting booed.
Yes. Live for
As
this.
we deserve.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you kill the bear. You kick its legs out, and it lands on like a rock. Its neck is bound, so it can't turn to catch its fall, and a rock catches it right in the direction that an owl can't turn its head, and you just hear a crack as it crashes to the ground and starts twitching.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll be damned. That was pretty easy.
Fucking hell.
The sigh of regrets. Regrets.
Regrets.
looks like he got more than he bargained for.
I just pick you up and hug you, little buddy. I'm just like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Careful! Joseph's on me chest!
No, he deserves to be congratulated. Squeeze him harder.
I'm sorry.
It was an excellent fun.
Forensic evidence would determine that the cause of death was foul play.
Oh.
Oh, that was a stretch.
No, it was
50
not.
copper.
Foul.
Foul.
Because it's an owl bear. I got it. It hurt, but I got it.
Yeah.
I've immediately scrubbed it from my memory due to the pain, but I got it at first.
So Silas kneels down and starts chomping.
Wait. I pluck some feathers and some claws, and I say, all right.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, let's
You-
save as many of those
Spell
feathers
components.
as we can. We could
Spell
probably.
components.
Oh, yeah.
They're
Well,
also
it's only-
probably valuable.
It's only feathered around its head. The rest turns into fur. Around its paws, it's got some feathers there too. But you're able to gather a good handful of feathers, and you can move the claw, take the claws off.
I want to make a little necklace out of a couple of
Did we
claws.
did we puncture it in any way during the fight?
Well, yeah, Friendon did.
No, he didn't.
Skorg hit it with his battle axe.
Oh yeah, you would have chopped
would
into his.
definitely
Yeah,
Punctured part of it.
yeah. Like you
Well,
cut a paw
I'm not
off.
concerned. Yeah, I'm not concerned about the paw. I think aside from the paw, we could have an owl bear skin rug out of this guy.
I like it.
And if we don't keep it, we can sell it for a lot of money.
Yeah.
Probably. All right. I'm done with that. I still pluck a few feathers from, the fringes. So
Sure.
put it out.
I'll help out with doing some skinning on it.
How hurt are you, Jen?
I'm moderately hurt.
Okay.
BRB.
I would say
Okay.
like
Would you like
Close.
me to burn a heal?
We're about to be in the town, so I think we'll be okay.
Okay.
I might just heal in the town.
And you face a
Thank
pack
you.
of feral owlbears as you head into town.
Shit!
The town is filled with owlbears.
It's
But
just
we killed the
owlbears.
Actually, a sentient
He was-
owlbear.
We killed the
Don't know
mayor's
anything about
Albert.
them.
He
He's
was
raising
just
his claw to be like, "Hello, friends." And we
Yeah.
killed them. Go into the
I am the mayor
and
of
we're like, "Hey, look what we
Mayor,
just saw!"
fucking mayor. Fucking mayor, Jeff.
Owlbear.
Allow me to
How
welcome
did we
you
know
to
this?
our wonderful hamlet as oh god.
We have lived in peace
I
in the
think he
shadow
was,
of the pyramids for years.
he was ready to
Ages
say,
even.
"Who goes there?"
All right, that was
Uh,
I need a beer.
Continue.
you all continue traveling north or south. Fucking Christ.
I know it's unbearable.
It's really off the rails today.
It's
We're going
fine.
south.
South, and then you kind of turn south, southeast a little bit as you kind of hug the edge of the lake, and then also you can see the bleak crags rising up out of the west, and you find yourself entering the little town of Marsh Bottom. Now, this town is very much built along, the marsh. It's all on raised stilts. All the buildings are. They got little canoes that they use to shuttle between buildings. That way, they don't have to drag their feet through the water.
So I take the owlbear head and I put it next to the head of the thing that we killed last session.
The harpy.
Because I'm so excited that the harpy and owlbear can get tanned in Marsh Bottom, as I discovered last session. So I'm really eager to check this town out.
Yeah, this is definitely, Orlane was very much agricultural based, whereas Marsh Bottom is very much based on hunting and fishing. So,
Oh,
Excellent.
excellent.
Are there any defenses up? Like any wall or anything? Or
there's
guards or
not. There's no fences up. These stilts are tall though. They're like maybe the bottom of each house is maybe like 6 to 7 feet up. Like they're tall. But
there,
as you are approaching,
stairs or ladders or anything?
there's some of them have stairs, some of them ladders. A lot of them have like little stairs that drop down to docks at water level. The water here moving between the buildings is maybe like knee deep.
I most certainly don't want to be in the water, so I'm going to.
But as you you move into town, and you actually you can hear a little bit of commotion here and there as people take notice of visitors, and several kind of muscular, well fit young people come out. They've got bows and arrows. They're not necessarily like trained on you, but they are like the bows are knocked, and the arrows that they have are very odd. They don't end in your standard like steel point. They end in a small kind of barbed head. So it's got 3 or 4 smaller points. It looks like they're actually like made of wood. There's no metal on the arrow itself.
Hello, my name is Brother Vernon. These are the people I travel with. I don't call them friends. They're just people I travel with. We come from... Oh, shit, I forgot the name. Orlane. Yes, we come with a message for your leadership.
We haven't... greetings.
Greetings, Brother Vernon.
We...
And you are...
my name is Sam.
Hi, Sam.
And then this signals over. This is my brother Dean.
Hi, Dean.
Sam and D.
Sam.
You can tell as I wing
Unnatural.
things, the names get more basic.
Yep.
It's
I feel
fine.
you.
Yeah.
It's fine. You're good.
Unnatural.
Well, if you're wanting to talk to our village elder, let's go take you. He's in the hut over here. His name is Bob. We call him Bobby.
Oh, sure. Yes.
Jim Bob.
absolutely.
Jim Bob.
Jim Bob.
Yeah, I think you'll want to know we killed this thing, and I pull out the owlbear head.
Oh, that is quite an impressive kill. Did you save more of the body than that? We could tan that.
Oh, you tan. I actually don't have more of the body myself. My friend's into bones. You might be able to talk to her.
No, we skinned it.
Oh, you
Well, they
skinned
got
it?
it. I mean, I personally.
Oh, yeah. We can
Make,
definitely tan that. If you've got any meat, we'll buy owlbear meat off you.
Oh, you got a lizard man.
Who got maybe
Cut to a shot of you with this giant distended belly.
He's like,
Just like stuffing the last piece in his
he's
mouth.
eating it, and he looks up like,
Because
nothing
you said the village is like with water beneath. So
Yeah.
because of my patron, I jump down and anoint myself with the waters so that I can commune with my patron.
You get a few odd looks, but these are people of the water as well. So I mean, it's not. I don't know. They don't give you a dirty look. It definitely caught them off guard a little bit.
Remember, my clothing is quite absurd. So with the sailor's outfit and there's bits of shell, coral, driftwood, and aquatic scales all sewn into it.
Now, this would be a lot of that stuff would be stuff that would be foreign to them. They don't, they're built onto this lake, but they're used to a different form of aquatic life.
And my hair is currently red, blue, red today.
Oh.
I roll randomly for it every morning.
Isn't that neat? So yeah, they escort you through town. Like, do you guys want to walk, and they're standing up on these docks out of this building they came in. We can get a little boat, and we can row you over if you want.
Can we
Why do
put
they-
our horses somewhere?
Can our lizards, if there's a couple of us, I think, that are riding like the
Right,
big
your
lizards
lizards can slosh through this. Yeah, I mean it's only knee deep on a person, so it wouldn't be any trouble for them.
Wonderful.
A boat ride sounds lovely. Yes, I
Yeah.
would very much like to ride in a boat.
They get a little narrow canoe and they lower it, just kind of drop it down in the water, and they help you up into it. Now it is too narrow to set in, so you got to kind of stand in it and almost kind of like balance.
It's going to be very hard to maintain your balance.
If I
Your
put
front
down
heavy, what's the job?
Joseph, can we say he's surfing?
Yes,
Okay, cool.
yes,
what a cool dog.
he's a very cool dog.
He's wonderful.
Very cool.
I'll be keeping an eye out, by the way, for if there's any kids or old people as we're going around.
Yeah, there are. Yeah, I mean, definitely with word of visitors coming along. You guys are become like the spectacle. Like everyone's coming out. They're standing on their docks. They're docks, not dogs. They're giving you like waves. The kids are laughing and like maybe like running along, or
I hold up the owlbear head and the other head, and I like little pantomime puppetry at the kids, thinking it's not horrifying. Just
yeah.
I'm shoving the last of the raw meat down my gullet.
Sure.
Greetings, people with marshy bottoms. We come from Orlane. Yes, thank you.
I have pastries.
I'm actually all out.
Oh, poor
Imagine
Vernon.
you chucking like
little-
old pastries at them, like.
I'm a little tied up at the moment.
Let them eat cake.
Too much cream.
Oh,
Like a high school homecoming parade, just tossing out cakes and candies to the children outside.
So they escort you through town, and it's a nondescript. It just looks like any of the other kind of little houses on these stilts. Like, oh, here's the home of our village elder, and they take you inside, and it's got grass reed roof over the top of it. It's got a little like fire pit, I don't know what you call it, like a little brazier in the center of the room with some logs burning to keep it warm. And you see I don't know, maybe you would put him, he's not actually that old, 50s, 60s. Sorry. He's got, he's a little heavy set, red hair, red beard. He's got this baseball cap on. He's wearing a flannel shirt. He's like, what brings you idiots over here?
We come from the town of Orlane with offers of trade or something. Yes, one of those people that I'm traveling with. They know the specifics.
You guys, do you hand the letter over?
Yes.
Oh, yes, we have a letter. That's right. Here.
Yeah, he rips it open and he reads it. Well, this seems amendable. So essentially, they want to, We provide them a pound of good. They provide us a pound of good. And we set up a trade route going back and forth. Yeah, I'll accept these terms. This is fair. We could use some, grains and bread and shit. Sure.
We can deliver
Corn's
plenty of shit.
good.
We have cows, actually. We have several cows.
They poop a lot.
Yes.
That's impressive. Like, we don't
So
have
does
livestock
Silas,
like
in
this.
fact.
Yeah, Silas is constantly shitting. We gotta stop all the time for him.
He eats a lot of protein.
Yeah.
I could use a place to.
Well, since you all came out this far, why don't you stay with us for the night? We can get you good and fed.
I would like that.
Sure.
fun.
I got
Half
a
of Frankie says.
yeah. I got a pot of frog stew going in the other room.
Frogs.
We can yeah, and
What's in it?
frogs and beets, turnips, and maybe a couple sparrows. Yeah.
That sounds delightful.
If I eat some, will it restore some of my health? I'm not actually familiar with how health is restored. I'm just used to burning my characters into the ground in DCC and MCC.
Fair.
So you can rest for the night,
Okay.
and you'll get to recover a hit die.
Yay.
I'll say, seeing as he's putting a nice warm meal in front of you and he's giving you a safe place to rest overnight, I'll just let you heal all the way.
I fall in love with him and marry him.
Bones in there?
I'm injured and he's
Be the
giving me
mistress
food
of
with bones in
Marshbottom.
it.
Yeah.
The mistress of Marshbottom sounds like
Yeah.
people are coming to kill me.
Oh my gosh. So yeah. Melissa, all sorts of things have happened. I can't even. They made a friend who might try to eat them. They found a giant mortar and pestle.
That might eventually lead to us getting eaten.
They came across an owlbear that tried to eat them. And everything that tried to eat them, they also talked about eating right back. So it's been very mutual. We talked
There's been
about
a lot of consuming flesh and rending flesh. And
I would like to remind everyone, we did talk about Pizzle for a little bit. So if you haven't Googled that,
Come on.
Check it out. Feeding lots and lots of pizzle to the dog.
so you're all sitting around in this man's home. He's feeding you frog stew. It's good, kind of salty, a little heavy-handed with the pepper, but still kind of a nice creamy stew / soup. He doesn't have any bread. They don't have grain. They need grain from Orlane. But he does have a very nice, very potent moonshine that they make here. He's like, I can show you my still later if you want.
Yes.
Well, be still my heart. And I hold up the owlbear and I say, I kind of killed something what was preying on the town. You want to give me some free alcohol for that? I like a free drink.
Well, only if you drink it with me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's fine with me.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, that's
He
agreeable.
busts out a couple mason jars of this nice clear moonshine.
Bathtub swill moonshine.
And I fall in love with him and marry him.
I
I'll
don't.
settle down in the town and we don't adventure anymore.
We're just happy denizens of Marshbottom, occasionally slaying an owlbear and getting drunk
Yeah.
and eating people.
Going up to visit the Count on weekends.
Yeah, oh my
Yeah.
God, I love
He
it.
really took a turn.
Never ever
did.
solving the mortar and pestle mystery. Just every time we walk past, being like, I don't know what that is.
Oop.
Throwing bones and stuff in it every time to see if they're there when we come back.
All this means is that we're just the last adventurers who chose not to settle down and start a life in Marshbottom. We're the ones who continue onward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, you all, he passes the mason jars around. You all eat. You all drink. It's very strong. Those of you who are drinking, I am going to need a fortitude save.
Frankie's still recovering, so I doubt she's actually drinking.
Okay.
I don't think Silas ever turns down food or drink.
Yeah, that's fair.
It is unwise to refuse.
So 5 is the number. If you get 5 or lower, you're going to be completely fucking shit-faced.
score.
which doesn't look like anyone is. So,
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
We can handle our liquor.
I'm just gonna assume I take
There
my
we
jar.
go.
and
There
just
we go.
Glug 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 glug.
How
Gone.
fitting.
It's so perfect.
Oh, good.
So perfect.
Brother Vernon looks sneaky.
so brother Vernon, the room's fucking spinning.
Do you see this,
Vernon.
Joseph?
Oh no, Joseph.
The room is spinning.
Now's your chance, Jeremy.
I'm going to give some to, I'm going to give some to Joseph.
He's got like a 40 fortitude. He's fine.
Pretty fortitude.
I love the idea that Joseph is a more capable character than you. He just isn't who you're playing.
Yes. I like to think I am a happy drunk,
Yeah.
Yeah. So
happy guy.
if you have questions that you want to ask, please do so. If not, we can just move to morning.
Is my face still on? It feels very numb.
Silas ate it.
No, your face is fine there, son. You just had a little too much of the drink. You must not.
Silas ate it.
You look like the kind of man that eats a few too many pastries and doesn't get enough hard liquor in them.
You look very old, sir.
Thank you for reminding me. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. And I'll just go back to creating Joseph.
It's okay. You and I forever.
And Brother Vernon marries Joseph and settles down in March Bottom.
No longer will we be constrained by society's cruel rules.
Joseph's just looking at him confused.
I didn't mean for Marsh Bottom to be such a happy place. But
We're all finding our bliss here in Marsh Bottom.
Exactly. Must be something in the water.
It's a Floridian wonderland.
We just panned a Skorg's secret board that, like, back in the first village, and it's like, find a nice place and settle down with some moonshine and friends.
no,
No.
I guess no. I said now. I'm sorry.
Not all.
You are
No.
more than welcome.
When you awaken, Marsh Bottom has burned to the ground.
Marsh Bottom is no more. Continue
Oh my
on.
god.
I blame the Nick.
Now, one thing he
Getting
would
his
explain, he would warn you, now, don't go outside after dark.
Oh.
Why not?
Well, it's not safe. That's why I said don't go outside after dark. Why else would you think I'd say it?
Well, I'm just curious.
It's
what
not
kind of
because we
danger-
all just walk around naked after dark. I mean,
That would be reason enough to not go outside.
Are we just going to stay in here with you then?
yeah, I got guest rooms over, in that corner right there with some. I got a corner you guys can sleep in.
Is it that corner over
What's
there?
Guest rooms.
It's that corner right there.
What is the danger? I'm curious.
So-
Perhaps we can help.
The creatures around here aren't quite right. Maybe, I don't know, a month or so ago, I drink a lot of moonshine, so the exact time frame, it's escaping me. But a star fell from the sky and landed in the lake. And since then, we've been getting all sorts of weird creatures, like creatures combining and like separating and like weird, just strange, not right. And every now and then, the strangest of them all is this giant, it looks like a deer, but not like any deer I've seen before. But its nose is red, and it glows, and it's sinister. It's the most dangerous of them all.
Is it deranged?
It is deranged.
You say a star fell into the lake. That's fascinating. Where did it fall? Is it near this side or the
He would point out at the other side. He would flag it on a map.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Something.
So yeah, the strange creatures that come out at night. We saw, an owlbear. That's weird, but that's normal weird. Like we're talking about, like like a crocodile, but like it's got like man arms on it, and the end of each man arm is like a tiger face, and like it
Can
punches
everything
with
weird
its
just be
teeth.
that it has human arms? Can everything be like?
It's a snake
And then there's
with
like a
human
fish,
arms.
but it has human
There's a
arms.
chicken
There's
with
human faces on the ends of the human arms.
yeah. No, there's a
but it's got human arms.
there's a chicken with human arms, and it just flips everyone off.
Constantly fighting with somebody down the street.
There's a snake with human arms that have snakes coming off of it that have human arms on them, and each one of them tiny human arms has a little gun.
They can't kill you, but they'll make you itch real bad.
Yeah,
6 shooters.
it's like half man, half bear, half pig.
Must eat it.
I believe that math
The
checks
deadliest
out.
game.
So that's why you can't go out at night, because them creatures are fucked up and they'll eat you.
Well,
mean-
that's yeah.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, I mean, if we kind of solve this problem for you, like, is there anything in it for us?
I'll take your hand in holy matrimony, and you can be the new Mr. or Mistress of Marshbottom.
Oh, this sounds fantastic. I mean, there's a lot of property involved.
Wait, does that make 4 weddings? Does that mean
A funeral.
No.
Listen. Oh my God, I get that. Oh my God. It
Yeah,
took a second. You know,
I can see myself out if you want, Chuck.
no, he's just going to
Fine,
keep
I'll go.
talking.
It's fine.
Honestly,
He's like, you know what they
honestly.
say down here in Marshbottom, the more the merrier. Especially when there's a Marshbottom.
You have a wonderful way with words, my friend.
That's when I just look at the clearly inebriated Bob and say, I'm going to my corner.
Anyway, no, he'll like, I got some weapons I can maybe give you as a thank you. I got a little bit of coin. I got, we make some good armor here. So you want some?
Possibly get a colorful box and pour some of this moonshine in it for me.
I'm not going to put moonshine in a box, but I'll tell you what. I'll give you a
It's not
nice
even the good
jar,
moonshine, it's that box moonshine.
right?
Jar.
I'll get you a nice jar, and we'll paint the jar up like nice and pretty like.
This man is a saint. We must do whatever he says.
You said you have armor.
I have an ancient scroll that might be of interest to you. It teaches, if you read it out to your dog and go through the steps that it gives you, it can teach your dog a trick.
I say we go right this moment. Let's go and fight.
No.
And I'm gonna
I'll
stumble
get up
and
from
fall
my
back
corner
down.
and go along with him.
Gore just picks you up by the back of your shirt and kind of just
Points me at them. Let us go.
I mean, the dog thing does sound kind of nice, Vernon. I get it. But we should maybe wait until you're, less intoxicated, buddy.
Your face is falling
Well,
off.
the dog's not drunk. I don't see what the problem is.
I'm trying, okay? He just is incredibly resilient.
That dog looks like it can hold its liquor.
It can. I've already snuck it 3 drinks.
It just goes right through him. I'm soaking wet underneath this. Ugh.
It just
Very
opens
full.
up. It just opens up on both ends and it falls through.
Oh, it's disgusting.
It is. All right. We're at our 2-hour mark. I say we take a little break
Yes, please.
and then we'll come back in just a few minutes. I need to refill my water and I need to figure out what the fuck is going on next.
It's fair.
So,
Fair.
Refill your water and your bullshit meter for us.
yeah, I need to top that off. So,
Very heavy sighs from Chuck today.
everyone watching on Twitch right now, please don't go anywhere. We're going to try and keep it like 5 minutes or less. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'll probably make this the episode break. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you get the official YouTube sign off. Thank you for watching. And until we see you next time, start fires, do drugs, and wear your fucking mask.
Oh no.
Deuces. So yeah, Twitch people, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Forget
And we're
those
gonna do
YouTube people.
violence.
Fuck 'em.
Brendan's
just
going to do
kidding.
5 minutes of punny stand-up while we all go do our things.
But he's just going to do it to like just the open Zoom channel because I'm going to put us on the break screen. So
It's fair.
he's just going to be yelling into the
Bye.
void. All right, they can see us.
Bury me with the other bodies.
Uh-huh. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for waiting for us. Once again, we're the Defenders of Kobold, and you're watching DCC. We're doing the Hexcrawl, Grindhouse Hexcrawl, found in the Phylactery zine from Planey X Games. I got a link on the fucking template, the overlay here, so if you want to check it out, you can check it out and go see the cool shit they've made. Yeah. What else? How's the stream health doing? Everything looks pretty good. My video's lagging just a little bit, but that's okay. So, since this is technically going to be the start of a second episode on YouTube, I'll leave it up to you. Do you guys want to go through and do introductions again, or just keep going?
Let's just keep going. They'll figure it out.
Yeah. They don't know who we are by now.
Right. We'll make it
They'll
easy.
know us at the first pun.
I'm Jake.
No, you're not.
Jake,
Don't tell
nice
that
to
I'm
lie.
Christopher.
Oh my gosh, I was really panicking.
I'm
Like, is the
Nintendo.
template fucked up?
I'm Chuck, and this is the Defenders of Kobold.
Oh my god, who am I?
You need to pick either Jeff or Jeremy. They're the only two. And Chris.
I'm Jeremy, and I work for Goodman Games, so go do my ender shit.
I'm Jeff. I run a Twitch stream called The Gaggers.
That's
They
our
allow
after
that?
dark
And I'm
stream.
very offended
I
by
know
that.
whose stream is
Why?
getting banned now.
We need a new
Why are you
name.
gagging things?
The
Stop
lolly
it.
gag.
No.
If Jeff is Jeremy, he has the wrong background. He needs the other background.
No.
I don't want to do that to Jeremy again.
Oh man,
We did that in the offline game.
I'm sorry, Melissa. I am.
Oh, man.
All right. Yeah, here it is. Check out Jeff on the Lollygaggers. Check out Christopher's stuff on Two Old Guys Games. That's cool. The rest of us, find us places. Let's fucking play. In the morning, they load you up with some meat and meat products, and maybe a couple jars of this real strong moonshine for your trip. They give you some rough estimates, like you need to go over here and then turn here, 2 lefts, you go down to the Casey's and you turn right, and that's where you'll find where this star. We try to stay away from it because that giant reindeer with the glowing nose is scary as shit. It's very unnatural. So yeah, they load you up with some supplies. They
Have you got some Pedialyte for Brother Vernon?
yeah, we got some. Listen, you don't make moonshine in the quantities that we do with having a way to rehydrate with some serious electrolytes. You can get some Pedialyte. Perfect. Personally, I prefer the yellow Gatorade when you're hungover.
Yeah, I was gonna wonder if we're in the swamps. Do they have Gatorade?
Gatorade.
They do have Gatorade. We squeeze it fresh every morning.
I don't see how Brother Vernon's hungover. He just ate nothing but sugar products all day and then drank a bunch of booze. I don't see how he's having a rough day.
Everything's fine. It's fine.
Even Joseph is shaking his head at Brother Vernon right now.
Yeah.
I'm invoking my God to clear my
It's
anger.
flipped around, and Joseph is just carrying him now in the.
Mush,
Yes.
Joseph, mush.
Exert yourself. Fill yourself with food. And then push yourself to your limits.
So, seeing as
Yeah, when
we're
you're talking.
yeah,
Good idea.
seeing as we're in a stretch we're not familiar with, we are going to do a mini skills test. What was it called in 4th edition? I fucking forgot. Skill challenge.
Skill challenge, yeah.
So
All
here's
right.
what we're going to do. We're going to call this 3 successes. Get you to where you want to go. If you hit 5 and you don't have the 3 successes, something really bad happens.
Snap.
We're going to do it like last time, where you tell me how you want to help further the process, and I'll have you do a roll. I'll tell you if you were successful, and I'll tell you if there's any like repercussions or anything we find. We're just going to wing it. Best way to do this is to pull it out of our ass as we go. So, who wants to lead us off?
I can maybe do some of the initial tracking, like look for signs of these strange creatures.
Sure, give me an intelligence test.
I'll do
As the
that.
hunter, it should be nice and easy.
SMRT, I'm smart.
We're not going to call this.
That's been invoked this week.
Yeah, this isn't going to be real tough. I'm going to call. At a DC 8 for
And
everything.
some luck to burn.
All right.
But it.
What do you think if I burn like maybe 3, 5 luck? Think
If you
that's
burn
enough?
3, you'll hit the target.
Well, I would love to burn 3 luck for you, Chuck.
Sure. So
Luck
yeah,
for Chuck.
you all start moving through the swamps, and you do find, you find traces of some regular animals, but then you start finding some of these animals are weird, maybe remains of animals that weren't quite, they were changed in ways that were no longer viable for life. Like maybe you find a fish, like a big gar, like alligator gar, something like that, that has like people arms, but the people arms are all like backwards and they end in like alligator mouths. But the problem is it has like a belly button that's a cobra. And like the cobra's like, there's just on these people arms, there's just like snake bites all over the arms and it's all swollen and.
So its belly button bit itself to death.
Yeah.
I mean, who among us really hasn't encountered such a thing?
So that's
a tragic end.
That's an
Gotta wash
outie.
your belly
is what
button.
we're saying.
It's an extreme outie.
Yeah.
It's an aggressive outie.
Yeah.
I believe in the industry they call that an ouchie, actually. That's
Yeah.
A belly biter, yeah.
You would not believe the special channels on well, we won't go in there. The ouchies it makes you some money. God, I'm sorry. Someone save me. What's happening next?
Nope. We're just letting you sit in it for a little bit.
Yeah. Endure your own shame, Chuck.
Yeah,
it is how I live
deserve
every
this
day.
one.
Bed's been made.
Yeah.
Sleep in it.
You guys want to hear my joke?
No.
Yes.
So,
No, it's not a
Still challenge.
joke.
What joke is that?
It's not a
Still
joke.
challenge, you say?
I'm joking. We're doing.
Yeah.
No, I can't tell that on stream. It will get us arrested.
The Aristocats. No, it's not
All
the
right,
Aristocats.
so who's
I know,
taking
that's funnier if you get it wrong.
who's taking the next?
All right, Chuck. I didn't do one last time, so I'll do one this time.
Yeah.
I will spend a moment invoking my god, helping one who is all about cosmic mysteries to help me try to understand the more mundane and semi-unnatural mystery that we are now facing with these strange amalgamations. What would you like me to roll for that?
I want you to do this your normal casting test. So
Okay, so personality.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. 10.
8 was what I was going for. So
Okay.
you do your prayers. You spread some incense. You do what you need to, and all of a sudden you hear this crazy bird. Like this shrill cough swoops through the air, and you look up and you see it's like this crow, but it's got like an extra set of wings, but the wings are coming out where its legs are, so it's flapping real weird. It's got like these people arms,
Thank you.
but instead of fingers, it's got like extra beaks.
Birds with arms. It's so good.
It's got this really abnormally large bird head, like crow's head, with this jagged beak, and it just flies into this tree next to you, maybe like 20 feet up, and it just splats and dies against this tree.
Yes.
But where all these little finger beaks are plugged into the tree, it forms an arrow pointing your path. And so you're...
I will spend a moment examining the arrow.
Mm-hmm.
I will really start trying to calculate exactly which direction the arrow is going. It'll be a little bit longer. It takes a little bit longer than you would imagine. And then I will turn... My friends, I'm sorry, my travel companions, my God beseeches us in this direction. I'm sorry, this direction. It's the arrow. Follow the arrow.
Yeah.
Are you saying your god delivered this meat to us?
Of course, yes.
No.
Fill your belly, Cyrus.
As
Tell
you
your
eat
god I
this,
said thank you.
yeah. As you eat this meat, its bones are just made out of more beaks, and like there's little beaks like stuck in portions of the meat.
Hey, y'all, I don't think we want to live in Marsh Bottom. I don't
Instead
think I
of-
want to marry the people here.
Like instead of like the little birdie butthole, it's just a tiny little beak.
I have so many questions,
It's
Chuck.
like a
but we're
kingdom
just gonna
death
go
monster.
past it.
Yeah, dog.
it's
I
just-
heard you
that's
like
what it is.
beaks. So put some beaks up in your beaks.
So is that with the beak and all? Is that like a croaca? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
It's kind of a croaca, actually. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, we don't need to. Yeah.
Oh my god.
We're just gonna say you're right.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right.
I'm sorry, Silas. My god has a very peculiar sense of humor.
So.
Thank you. I hate him.
So.
It's
Before-
okay, little buddy.
Oh God. Who's doing the next one? That's a success.
Well, what exactly are we looking at now that that's happened? We've got the beak pointing. It was pointing us in odd direction.
Yeah. It's pointing you further in the direction that you need to go to get to your target.
I just charge as a warrior does directly in that direction. Battle axe ready. I'm just rearing to go. I've seen enough weird shit.
So you're just
I'm
using.
just barreling through. Yeah.
He's face checking it, I think is what he's doing.
Just give me a luck test.
All right, fair. That's kind of what I want to check. All right.
Hey!
Oh wait, why is my current luck 26? Oh, because
You're
it counted.
fleeting luck.
That does beat my normal luck actually, which is 14. So we're okay.
Okay. Give me a second. I'm loading something up for the next thing that's going to happen. So you said it does beat your luck?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, I succeeded. Yeah.
Yeah, you just barrel through. And you actually find yourself charging into a small little weird village in the middle of this swamp. As you barrel in, kind of like there was a little crude like palisade made around it. And these little creatures, these little humanoid creatures come out and they're just giving you the most puzzled look as you break into their little home.
Hey, little buddies! I say, just waving my great axe, just in the most non-threatening way I can, trying to salvage the barreling.
They're almost like child size, maybe 2-3 feet at the tallest. This isn't the best picture I'm about to show you, but this is roughly what they look like. They got kind of like a gray skin, these big eyes, kind of pointed little ears.
Hey.
And you come in and they're just, oh. And they reply in some language, some tongue you don't understand.
Do I understand it?
Hey, hang on, let me get my wizard friend.
What
and then I go back.
languages do you understand?
Common, orc, dwarf, goblin, and dragon.
No.
All right.
Sadly, no. But you talk to them in whatever language. Or they talk to you in whatever language, and you reply back, and they don't. They can tell there's a language barrier here, so they all of a sudden they all scamper to like this largest hut in their room, and they bring back this very old, very kind of hunched over, kind of saggy, wrinkly skinned version of one of these, and it comes up, and it speaks to you in common. Ah, strangers in our town, the great sky fire provides.
Somebody what's better at talking.
Yes.
You want to handle this.
And there's maybe all together in this little village, there's the old one, and there's like 6 of the other like younger ones.
We seek the star that fell from the sky.
Yes, the great sky fire, it provides.
What does it provide?
It provides thoughts and words.
Neat.
Can we see it?
And no,
Can we eat it?
no, you cannot eat the great sky fire.
Oh.
It provides us.
What were you before the sky fire?
We were fish.
I see. Mutagenic application of energies.
Yes.
Change them. Is it in the lake?
It is in the great water.
But you
Great
cannot
water.
show us where it is.
No, it's sacred.
Is there any among you who's a little less scrupulous that'll show us where it is?
No, I'm the least scrupulous one.
Oh, well, I'm glad we met, for one. Okay.
This is a great day.
Yeah. Skyfire and whatnot.
It provides.
Talking fish, talking lucky fish.
What does it provide?
Meat.
It provides meat. I like this. Tell me more.
Let's roll initiative.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean over to Silas. I think we're the meat, buddy.
As all of a sudden,
You provide
fangs come out.
What?
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, no.
Claws come
Call
out.
those fangs.
Their little pointed ears span out like angry little fish fins. Let me...
I pull out the owlbear talons and fangs that I took off the corpse to make my necklace, and I'm like, now this is a fang. We're gonna bang now. Let's go.
We're gonna bang now. Let's go.
We're gonna fang bang.
So there's...
Report to the ship immediately. We'll bang the bait.
Oh, God.
Just smash some fish, people.
That's okay. My damage scales. They're small.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to be looking out for giant rock monsters, too.
Yeah.
Just in case.
I'm sorry. I watched that movie earlier today, so...
Good movie.
It's a great movie.
Great
So,
movie.
yeah. Everyone get your initiative. Everyone got their initiative put in?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Silas, you get to kick this off.
I'm going to plunge my claws deep. Am I close to him? Like we were all
Yeah,
kind of
they all
shouting,
kind of
right?
moved up around you. So, yeah, I'd say everyone's in melee range.
How many are there ish?
There's 6, healthy-looking ones and the one older one.
Okay.
I mean, since this one seems kind of important, I think I'll just kind of like come in close and like almost embrace him and just try and shove my claws as deep into his chest as possible.
Sure.
Because I'm a good person. Oh.
Oh, baby.
Oh, God. You reach down and you grab this thing by the top of the head, and you just bite in with your claws, and you just rip it in half like a fucking phone book. It's just entrails splattered to the ground in front of you. And there's this harsh gasp from the 6 other ones that remain. Did I close? Where's the initiative tracker?
You must close it.
You can follow the glow or you can follow us. Choose now.
Skorg's up next.
Skorg, it is your turn.
All right, so I'm going to look at the one closest to me, and I'm going to use my axe to hit it directly in the eyes with a blinding attack with my deed die.
Sure.
Ideally, cleaving its head off, but, worst case, no eyes, I'm hoping.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Unfortunately not.
All right. That's just the deed die, so...
I know.
It's small. It's tough to hit the head.
Okay, that's a dirty 20, which makes it a 21.
11 killed the last one, so I'm willing to spend some luck to just shuffle this one off to the mortal coil, if that's fine with you.
Well, you kill it. You don't need to do that.
Sweet.
You drop it. These things are not, they're child-sized.
That's good. I like that they're good killing.
So yeah, you just bury your axe and just rip this thing in half. And that's your turn. So the 5 that remain, their turn, they all go simultaneously. they do some things that are very odd. All 5 of them run up to the remains, the bits that fell out of the old one that you ripped in half, and they grab the intestines, and they kind of whip the intestines around, but it's like they bind all of themselves together, and they pull it tight, and they start chanting a word. You definitely get the hint at that point. They've got some kind of magic. And they're weird little words. You can't make out what it says. Like it doesn't mean anything in your language, but the words, the sounds they're making is very, very much, you hear Mekashiba, Mekashiba, Mekashiba.
No.
As they all merge together.
No.
And kind of Voltron into one giant fish angry dude. And that's their turn.
Oh, shit.
Damn it.
Shane's explaining me what I was going to do.
It's not very effective.
I was just going to let you all handle it now, but now I'm like, they might still be up when it's my turn.
Shit.
Way down at the bottom.
All right.
So,
yeah, Brother Vernon.
have they like fleshy merged together, or are they literally like still themselves?
It's like if they were made out of like silly putty.
Right.
Or like Play-Doh, and like you just kind of mushed them together. You can still see the seams and the pieces. Like
that we could still communicate with them at all.
Well, all the individual voices are still chanting that
Okay.
those words.
Okay.
The Mekashiba,
I'll give it a
Mekashiba.
try. I'll give this a try. So
Anyone watch Venture Brothers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm going to begin casting a spell.
Yeah.
I'm going to invoke their sky fire that they talk about, and I will talk. The great sky fire might have provided for you, but my Lord of Darkness shall snuff you out. And I'll go ahead and cast Darkness.
Okay.
So let me attempt that, as I'm seeing if Darkness is better than light with them. Where the hell to go? All right, that's an 18.
Oh wow. Okay.
Nice. Would it be better to put us in darkness or them in darkness?
That is a question.
Willing
Oh, boy.
to crowdsource that idea. Okay, so I can designate a point within 100 feet and create a 20-foot radius sphere of darkness that remains fixed at that point for the duration of one turn. I will go ahead and burn 2 luck so I can potentially continue to move this. I will put it upon us, I think.
Okay.
We'll see how that goes. So I'll create a radius of darkness, like kind of between us and them, and however much that that incorporates, giving us an opportunity. If we want to turn around and run, we could do so.
Okay. And that is what's done. So Baron.
I'm gonna try to ninja roll through the darkness and stab at the first thing I see, whether that is a Mekashiva fish elf or an old doddering fool.
Well, no one else was.
Brother Vernon?
I might be in melee in there.
So Jake, yeah, you're gonna need to give me a luck test.
Okay. Wait a second. That's not it.
No, you need to click the one
check.
underneath.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oof.
All right, make your attack roll.
Let's see. Weapons. Attack. 6.
So they're Skorg. What's your AC? Brendan?
So,
My AC is 13.
Yeah, you attack Jake, and you know you've struck at the wrong person. But you don't hit them.
Hey, watch that, man. I'm in this darkness.
Sorry, so am I. I can't. Jeez, I thought this was only.
Oh, buddy.
I thought this was only a foot deep.
Oh yeah, no, it's bad.
It's trying to cover our escape, but fine.
That's it. That's all I can do.
Okay.
Okay, I think it's me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm in darkness, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in this darkness and I start blasting.
It started
So anyways, I
blasting.
started blasting.
Is it possible for me to like make a move out of the darkness?
Sure, you can back straight up.
Will I, if I
you
back
can
up,
move
will I be able
forward.
to see? Will I be able to see the mega fishtron?
So, Brother Vernon, you cast it on your crew.
Yeah, I would probably put it at a point in between us and the big creature, so that it would envelop.
Just you.
It would. It's a 20-foot sphere.
Okay,
so
I would say you could
it's
do it. So, yeah, if you move forward, you would be able to get sight on this creature.
If I move forward,
Yeah.
sounds like a bad idea.
If
I'm
you
in
move
forward.
back, the darkness will be between you and it.
Okay.
I see.
I will then. You know what? Is there a? No, never mind. That wouldn't make sense. I was gonna ask if there was a way for me to sneak out of it and try and get behind them, but there's literally no way. All right. So I will. I'm just gonna try and fire into like. I'll step out in front. Fuck it. I'll step out in front, out of the darkness. Fuck it.
Cool.
Why
Get
not?
spicy.
Here we go. What do I see when I step out of the darkness?
You see this giant Voltron
How far away
fish
is it from
creature.
me?
I don't know. We'll say 10 feet.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, can I, like, see it and then be like, whoa, and, like try to get away, or is it like a walk out of the darkness and it's
No,
right there?
no, you can move out, you can see it and be like, uh-oh, and, like, move a
Okay.
few more feet to get out of it.
I'll be, like, as far away from it as I can be while seeing it and use my sling to attack.
Okay.
And I believe it's from short range. So I'm gonna pluck one of the teeth off of my necklace, and this is a shark tooth, and I'm gonna pull it back in the swing and go, beep, and see what happens, and... Come on. 16.
That is a hit.
Shark
2
tooth
damage.
flies through, slashes across one of its many arms. The fish go.
Yeah.
We're Morlocks, so no.
Fucking Murloc.
Yeah.
Oh no!
It's really a shame to see this fish on fish violence.
Oh, it was
That's great.
my
All right,
first
so
shark tooth. That's my
uh,
turn. I'm fucked. That's my turn.
so Casimir.
It's gonna eat you.
Nice knowing y'all.
So
Frankie out.
Hi, everybody. Roll my next character.
darkness, huh? Like in front of me?
You're in it.
I'm in it.
Brother Vernon gave you
It's
cover
all
for
around
it.
you.
I was trying to get us to run, but that's fine. Diving forward.
Now, even this thing, Mecha Shiba together, it's only like man-sized.
I'm going to eat you.
Discretion, blah blah blah. I just slowly back my riding lizard up away from where I saw the Mecha Shiva fish creature
Sure.
until eventually I can see again.
All right, Silas.
So, I mean, there I was, just claws deep in this guy, right?
Yeah.
And so then all the other fish people, I had my hands in his guts. The little fish people started taking his guts. So I'm just going to follow that trail of guts
Yeah.
to try and find the big one.
Yeah, well,
Does that
you
sound
just
fair?
step forward and you can see it. Like, you're right on the barrier of this darkness. So just a step forward, and it's maybe like 5 feet from you.
In this moment, I'm just so proud because that really took some guts.
Yeah. Thank you.
Some real intestinal fortitude.
Right, right.
So I'm just
no.
gonna get real. I'm just gonna start hacking and slashing.
Sure thing. Yeah, that is 16's a hit. That 5 does not kill it though.
That's okay.
So yeah, you move up. You put some hurt on it. It's still up. It's Still chanting Mecha Shiba, but in like, you know, a chorus of like 5 voices. Next up is Skorg.
All right, Skorg is going to step forward and try to, let's see. I think blinding attack would actually be all right here with my D die again.
Sure.
I'm going to aim for that thing's face with an overhead chop of my
Sure.
great axe. I'm going to spend a luck to make that a 4 and just make it a little bit better.
All right.
Mark that off. And battle axe to the face. Don't fail me. Oh,
Ooh.
all right. Nope.
That's not a hit.
You know what? 16 hit. I'm going to burn 8 fleeting luck.
16 hits.
Yep.
Nice.
If you want to burn 7, that's all
Okay.
you would need to burn.
All right, cool. That's what I do. I burn 7.
And that 3 is lethal damage. Actually, it would be 6.
7 because I burned 1 to
7.
make it a 4.
Yeah, that's lethal damage. You chop this thing right in the face, and it breaks off the head portion of this creature. As all the other limbs kind of fall to pieces, still merge. You can see that they were actually like starting to like merge their cardiovascular system, their vascular system. So like blood spurting and just draining it out of all the other ones as they slowly die, bleeding out there on the ground in front of you.
I cut that fish into pieces, and that was my last retort.
Okay.
Nice.
So
I just destroy the morale of everyone.
Jeff and I are both just shaking our heads at you.
You know what? I don't give a fuck.
Oh
I
my
got their arm
God.
bleeding.
Brad.
God damn it, Jake. That's wonderful.
I guess we killed it. I thought we were in like a catch and release situation.
Oh no.
I'm excited for us. I feel like this was good. There was darkness. There are dead fish amalgamations.
Yeah.
And I'm like moving it around now. If like we're out of combat, I'm just like, okay, I'll move it over there. I'll move it over here.
I take the head.
Sure you do. Yeah.
Are there teeth? I need to refill my sling.
Yeah, you find
Take some
teeth. Yeah.
Cool.
It feels weird not being the person gathering teeth.
Yeah. It's usually that's your
Come up with
gig.
that on my own, Jeremy. That was on my own that I
I
came
respect
up with
it.
that.
I really do. Thank you.
All the better for it.
So you would know, given where they told you this you know, star fell out of the sky, you're only a few miles from it.
All right.
Cool.
We
Is this a
might
little
want to-
village, by the way? Like you said, like a little village?
Very little
Yes.
village, yes.
Can we ransack it? I mean, we just
should.
completely murdered everybody. We might
They
as well.
did
Yeah.
say they've
There are
had
probably
other
bones
meat.
here.
There
Yes.
you find all sorts of, you know, you find like turtle shells, you find
Very, very ugly fish bones.
some fish
Yeah, they aren't
bones.
human bones, which
Yeah.
I'm like, meh.
You maybe find some human arm bones, just because all the animals had, you know, mutated and had human arms. But yeah, that's it. You don't really find anything of value here. Like they very crudely made their little homes by just kind of piling sticks together to make you know, crude structures. The little palisade, they just kind of dug up some dirt and like stuck sticks into it to make a crude wall.
Are these turtle shells big enough to be like elbow pads or knee pads?
Oh yeah, they're in varying size, clear from, you know, like, you know, small little, you know, like just elbow pad, clear up to like, you know, giant snapping turtle shells that, you know, you can wear as a
Perfect.
backpack or some shit.
Ooh, I do
I'm
need
going
a
to make
helmet.
my armor look as ridiculous as possible with my new knee pads.
Be a great helmet.
I'm going to spend some time, like speaking to my god in the corner, like burning some coins and such, and just saying, "I'm very sorry that we committed genocide against a burgeoning intelligent species. We are not certain what kind of cosmic ramifications this has, but just I tried.
Nom nom nom.
That's fair. Yeah.
It's all right, Vernon. You did good. You confused them.
I'll be handing pieces of fish people to the dog.
No, I don't want you eating fish. What's wrong with you?
Fish
All right.
fingers.
Oh man,
Oh,
I should
fish
add a headband.
fingers,
That's a good
yeah.
point.
Do you like
Handcuffs.
fish sticks?
That's so great. All right.
Genius.
You all
Oh no.
set back out, heading towards the star. It's not long until you see the glow of it, the sickly glow start coming out of the swamp. It kind of alternates between this red and green, almost flashing. And you can see this stone setting in the water, and the water around it it's like it's letting off like steam. The water's not quite boiling, but you can tell it's hotter there because you can see the mist rising off of it.
So nice.
But it looks like this thing is maybe, let's say, the size of like a Volkswagen Beetle or something like that. So it's a large stone. You can see the trees around it coming out of this swamp they're very kind of gnarly, and they got all sorts of strange new growth, maybe a couple human arms here and there.
Of course.
I'm so happy they all have human arms.
Yeah. So what are y'all gonna do?
Yeah, what should we do about this?
Hmm.
We should let the dog lick it.
It's like we haven't actually got to it yet, right? There's water
No.
in between us.
Yeah, your guys are maybe
Silas-
like 20 yards off from it.
You're an amphibious person. Go swim out and bring it back. It gave those fish people intelligence. Perhaps it could give you some as well.
Feel like
He's gonna get some arms too.
feel like I should
Just
Could be handy. Could be handy.
more human arms.
Yes.
Feel like I should commune with Umwanch, the Lord of the Tide, since it's in a large body of water.
Mm.
It's not
Yeah.
the worst idea.
Natural.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Are
Are you
fair.
gonna go ahead and do your
Idea.
invoke patron?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do an invoke patron. Where'd the character sheet go?
This is exciting.
How do
Could
I
go a lot of ways. Oops.
This is gonna go great.
to meet my patron? Oh, I have to spellburn to do it. So
You can do it.
it's mandatory for this patron. I will knock off a point of intelligence.
Okay.
I have 17. And
You gonna luck that up?
I only have. No, that's not true. Let me see what it gets me. If I get up to. Oh, it's in the other book. It's in the other book I gave you, Joe. I have it. It would really just give me the ability to breathe water and swim. Hold my breath and swim.
Okay.
No, I'll just lose it for the day.
Okay. You try. Your god does not answer your patron does not answer. So what's next?
I'd like to sneak up to the water.
To the
Try to not be
stone?
noticed. To the stone, yes.
Sure. Give me that stealth test.
Okay.
Eve.
Or your hide.
Sneak.
Yeah, sneak. Yeah.
I can either sneak silently or hide in shadows, but I feel like sneaking since I'm actively moving.
Yeah.
All right, that's 16.
Oh yeah. You not a problem.
I sneak up and I sort of am just trying to like scope out what's going on. Like I want to see as I get closer if I notice anything different or additional
Mhm.
about what's happening around this stone.
So you move up and you look around, trying to figure out. You can tell as you get closer, the temperature starts rising. How close are you getting to the stone?
Let's say until I start feeling like heat that is unbearable,
You're, we'll say like maybe 5 feet from it.
and it becomes unbearable 5 feet away.
It becomes very uncomfortable. You're sweating. The water around your legs is starting to feel, like you're walking in like a hot tub or something.
Okay.
Is it actually boiling around the?
Not quite boiling, but
Okay.
it's getting close.
Gotcha.
Okay. Are there any other creatures around, or is it just us?
So you start looking around, and the answer is yes, there is another creature around. As you look back towards the party, you can see it lowering itself from the trees behind them.
I shout, behind you!
Snake with human arms.
No, you're in front of us.
Please tell me we don't hear
Behind
clicking.
you!
As you very clearly see,
Whoa.
the giant weird deer with a red glowing nose.
It's the weird deer with the red
Jesus
glowing
Christ.
face.
Yes, that's the best Rudolph ever. That's amazing.
That's really good.
Wait, it's got little human arms coming
It
off
does
of
have
its
human
face.
arms. It does
That's
have human arms.
perfect.
Oh
It's
my
God.
god.
Its
Perfect.
antlers
Two
kind of look
sets
like
of
upside down
mandibles.
frog legs.
Oh my
Look
god.
at that.
Its antlers are like human arms, like
Oh Jesus.
They're like chicken arms or something, or chicken
That's
legs.
just, I can't wait to eat this.
There you go. People
I
on...
feel like
Best deer jerky ever.
Oh,
I feel like
It is.
like Jeremy's character's YouTube channel, like Silas's YouTube channel is Will It Blend, but it's all creatures and he eats them afterward.
Yes. That's 100% true.
so
That
I
is-
tried to wiggle
can
that in front of
confirm.
the camera so everyone could kind of get a look at it
Okay.
on stream.
It's creepy.
Did
I
not
love
work
it.
out, but still great.
I like that.
Check the Discord after the game if you want to
Yeah,
see it.
if you're not in
Check
the
the
Discord,
Discord.
you can join our Discord, and I'll post an image up there in episode discussion. Let's roll initiative.
I can do
Oh
that.
boy. Okay.
Make of that.
Here we go.
Don't know what to make of
Here
it.
we go again.
Bright nose. Nice.
And if you ever saw it, you could even say it's gross.
Oh.
Want to add a head to my pack tonight.
Has everyone got their initiative in?
Mm-hmm.
So you all turn around. Everyone but Frankie, who's out of range. All of a sudden, it drops from the trees directly behind you. And this nose, this bright glowing nose on the front of it, flashes like the bulb, like the flash bulb of a camera. Everyone who's there, please give me a reflex save. Everyone but Frankie.
Oh no.
Oof.
Oh.
Oh, that's true. We
Oof.
should have.
Go through?
Oh.
Oh, you
reflex
all
save.
Wow.
fail.
Oh no.
Look at that. Thank
Oh,
you.
no.
What if I was feeling a little lucky?
Thank you, Roll
Uh,
20.
You would need to drop 4.
Oh, that's a little rich for my blood.
What do we need?
Oh my god.
12.
Oh no.
All right, I'm dropping 4. We can't all be blind. I spent my last fleeting luck.
I
Literally all.
actually have enough. I can make this.
All right, so it's up to me and you, Silas. Let's go.
I'm alive too. I'm fine.
Yeah, you just need to make it to us.
Who all
I'll get
makes
there.
it?
After a lot of fleeting luck, I make it.
Skorg and Silas both make it.
Those of you who don't make it, you are blind for the next 3 rounds.
Ugh.
Oh no.
Figure it out. We'll figure it out. It's okay. We'll figure
We're
it out.
fine. It's all good.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
So that's its first action die.
Oh,
Oh no.
no.
Ooh.
Its second action die,
Nuts.
We're all
He
dead.
has 2 actions.
yeah.
All dead.
Well,
Everybody gets one
Scored.
fleeting luck.
Thank God.
Oh,
This giant.
God.
Oh yeah, everyone get a fleeting luck. That's awesome. Thank you, Adam.
Thanks.
God.
Adam.
Thank you.
This
Throw a rock.
the antlers that it's got on the top of its head move down like arms
Oh.
and grab you.
Antler arms? No.
Oh.
So
But
if
yes.
you would please make me.
Is he attacking? I missed that because I was.
He's
too
trying to
disturbed.
grapple you.
Okay.
So this is going to be opposing strength tests. Where's my D20? There it is. He only got a 12. So you did not. So it grabs you by the arms and lifts you up right in front of its face area. And that's where it's going to end its turn.
Oh,
Use a hand here.
oh no.
Frankie.
think it's got plenty.
How far away am I
Right.
from it?
20 feet.
20 feet? So I can make a move and be up on it?
Yeah.
Okay, then I do that. I was going to use my sling, but I don't want to because I'm really afraid of hitting Skorg right now.
That's very, very fair.
So I run up and I since I haven't, it's 20 feet away. Is it possible for, no, I can't do backstab. Never mind. I do get behind it though. I want to get behind it.
Sure.
And I'm going to attack with my shovel. Does a 13 hit?
No.
How close might it be?
You would need to drop 2 luck.
Let's say I drop. Let's say I drop 2 luck.
All right, cool.
I do that.
So
It's a
you
15.
move behind it and you put 2 points of damage on it.
Pink, pink. Cool.
Good start. Up in these antlers. It's creepy.
There Frankie was, hilt deep in the back of the beast.
All right, Baron.
There are no beaks back here, though. I'm
You're
very
blinded
confused.
for 2 more rounds after this one.
It's disarming.
You can still take actions.
And arming at the same time.
Oh.
I'm just going to call it more difficult to do what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
You know where it's at.
I do know where it's at then.
Yeah, because it was right there and it flashed you. You haven't heard it move.
Would I be able to cast a spell?
Yes. What spell are you casting?
A stupid one. Sleep.
Oh, yeah, go for it. Now, yeah, go for it.
Oh boy.
What would be the difficulty for this then?
No, with the way the spells work in this game is you just roll your incantation test.
Okay.
So just roll your spell check on your character sheet, or wherever it's at for this spell entry. You want to put any luck into that to try and get it out of that lost failure range?
Let me see what my... Oh, hell yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I'll burn 1 luck. I'll
Okay.
make that a 12.
So,
So one target within range must make its will save, or fall asleep for 1d6 turns.
sure.
What is the will save DC?
It's going to be 12. So the way this works is when you cast a spell, the save is whatever your spell check was.
Ah, gotcha.
I got a 13.
Balls.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Skorg.
All right.
Strength
Can I
check if
try-
you want to break free.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. 17.
Yeah!
Hey there, Liching Hour.
Skorg the Mighty.
Yeah, you hit. Oh, yeah.
All right.
I'm sorry, you break free. So yeah, you. Oh, and you drop to the ground in front of it.
All right. I'd like to try to use a disarming attack on the appendages it uses to grab people.
Absolutely.
All right. D-die is a 1. Battle axe to attack.
That 8's not going to do it.
And I need 15 to hit.
Yep.
That's too much. I have 1 fleeting luck. That's going to bite into my actual luck a lot. So
Okay.
that's my turn. Yeah.
Casimir.
I am going to try to cast Magic Shield on myself.
Sure thing.
I have this insane mercurial effect.
You want to move your mic a little closer?
I have this insane mercurial effect on it where it's memories of a dying god.
Oh, shit.
So I have to, when I roll it, I have to succeed a DC 13 will save.
Oh, shit.
Or go mildly insane for a little while.
So that's your spell check.
Right.
You gonna luck that up?
Yeah, I'm gonna luck it up. Look it up. 12 gets me a weak shield. 14, huh? I'm gonna burn 4 for 14. That's all my fleeting luck. All right. So I get 14, but I have to make this will save,
Mm-hmm.
which is Oh my god.
So you go mad for a while.
Yeah, hallucinating of a bloody god war. I'm guessing that 1d3. So I am blind and hallucinating at the same time for this next round.
So did your spell go off?
The spell went off. Well, did it?
Well, if you spent luck, shouldn't you have not gotten a bad effect?
No, because it's how it.
It's the mercurial trait or whatever it is. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So gives me a shield +4 for 2d6 rounds. Oh,
cool.
I can be blind, mad, and be okay for 11 rounds. So I am currently at 15 armor class.
All right. So, Brother Vernon.
Okay. So I have a question.
Yeah.
If anybody knows anything about clerics and lay on hands. So one of the things I can do with lay on hands is I can choose to heal conditions instead.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm a little bit confused about, and those of you who are better about DCC, maybe you can answer this. It says before rolling spell check, I can elect to heal a specific condition. Healed dice translate to conditions as noted below. In this case, the target's hit dice or class level do not act as a ceiling. If the cleric heals the indicated dice, the damaging condition is alleviated. And so it says blindness is 4 dice. So I'm not sure I understand.
So you would need to roll high enough on your table that it would say you can heal 4 hit die.
Hit dice. Yeah.
Okay, so then I would need who's blinded right now?
You and
not
Jake.
Jen. Not Jen is what it came down.
Well,
to.
it's Jake, you're blinded, so that's Baron, and then yourself, and then Casimir.
It's okay if you want to touch yourself, Jeff. It's okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's not as useful for me. I was thinking of trying to alleviate blindness from one of the people who would actually do damage.
Now you also need to
Reaching
take
out
into
to
account
somebody.
your alignment and their alignment.
Right.
Yeah,
That's not what I meant, Jeff.
You need a 20 minimum.
I'm gonna go for it. Silas, are you blind?
Nope.
Are you blinded? Okay, then I'll Skorg. I'm assuming we were next. You said
Skorg
we were
can
next to
see
each other.
too.
I can see.
So it's just Christopher, Jake, and you.
All right, fuck it. Never mind.
What's
I'm gonna cast. Yeah, I thought more people failed. Sorry.
They lucked up.
Okay. I'll go ahead and cast Holy Sanctuary.
Okay.
See what happens.
Make it more difficult for it to attack you.
Right. I'll burn some luck. I'll go ahead and burn 4.
Okay.
So I can get to 14. So enemies are compelled to focus their attacks against other targets. As long as the attacker can reasonably attack some other target instead of the cleric, it must choose to do so.
Okay.
It can resist, which is will. It's a will save and such.
Okay.
So I'm blind and hysterical at this point. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to run blindly in a direction.
Cool.
Whichever direction you would like me to run.
Roll a d8.
All right.
1 is north.
All right. 4.
That would be straight back. So that would be you're just going to turn around and run just directly away from.
I'm running away from whatever this thing that's just did stuff to
Now
us.
that is going to also take you in the direction of the stone.
I rolled it, so I'm gonna live with it.
That's fine. Give me a luck test.
Okay. All right. So I feel like I would be panicking. I just went blind.
Yeah.
It's only fair.
According to the spell description, you just put out the sun.
Did I roll? No, did I? I think I put my darkness one in there. Sorry, my darkness description in there. Success
Okay,
on all
cool. Yeah. No, you're running, but you can feel the heat of the stone, and you kind of are smart. You veer off course a little bit, so you don't run into it.
All right, that's my turn.
Cool. Silas.
Well, I would like to charge that beautiful reindeer.
Okay. Absolutely.
Right. Get up to my weapons page here. No, I don't have a D die. Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh,
Yes. I'm gonna get just
Let's
Knuckles
go.
deep on his chest.
Oh, it's right here. I was looking for my book. So that is a 9 on crit table 3.
Yes! I just bury myself.
Strike to leg, splinter femur. Inflict additional 2d6 damage with this strike. Foe loses 2 feet or 10 feet of movement until healed. So you already got 8 damage. Give me another 2d6.
I will.
Nice, not bad rolls.
So you
Just
stomp
cutting
on its
right on that
hoof and
artery.
fuck him up.
So yeah, you slowed it down. You fucked it up good. So that is a
Nice.
solid ass hit.
I'm so happy.
Now it's its turn. It's very mad at you. Let's do opposing strength. Is it just going to
It's
try
not
and
mad.
pick you up?
It's not mad. It's disappointed.
It's just disappointed.
Okay.
So,
I expected so much of you.
oh god.
Chuck, the dice is not updating on the stream. I think it's scrolled or something.
I mean, he's just trying to join in some reindeer games. We're being real spoilers here.
Oh my god.
I should laugh and call him names. You're nothing but a furry weakling. You'll never be the alpha.
Oh, there it is.
Puny man-arms.
Hear me now and believe me later. I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, did you roll your strength?
I did not. I'm sorry. I thought you were trying to mess with something.
No, I got it. It's fine. So go ahead and give me
okay.
that strength test.
I
I'm telling you,
will.
you're going to pass it. Oh, thanks for those
Probably.
bits, Lich.
Yes,
I
I
merged
will.
those words. Oh, fuck.
Oh man, crit on
you.
top of crit.
Well, it got a 5.
Silas is just so pumped.
Don't try to muscle up on
It
me.
tries
you-
to grab you, but you just and just like Incredible Hulk out of that shit. So it's just going to. It's got those little jaw bones that are poking out. So it's just going to try and headbutt you and stab you with those instead. The real dice are betraying me. It misses. I got a 4, which would make that a grand total of an 8, which I'm going to put doesn't clear your AC probably.
You weak, pathetic fool.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
going to eat your entrails while you scream.
Frankie.
All right. I'm behind it, so I'm gonna try and stab one
Yeah.
more time with my shovel as dagger. Yep, that
Oh,
hits.
hell yeah.
It does not drop it though.
2 damage, please.
You put your 2 damage on it. It's in terrible shape.
Wonderful. I'm already sizing up its bones,
Beautiful.
especially the arm
Baron.
ones.
I'm just gonna hold up my shield and back up and try to get my goddamn eyesight back.
Very cool. You got another round until you can see. Skorg.
Skorg is going to he's going to go for the disarming attack again because that strength thing is rough.
Okay.
That strength check.
Yeah, go ahead.
D die 2.
No, don't get caught.
I'm gonna go ahead and make that a 3 so that
Sure.
it hits. And battle axe. So we'll add 1 to this. Yeah.
You kill
Yeah.
it. You just you take its head off.
Yeah, which is what I want.
Yeah.
That's right. Everybody, do you mind if I keep the head? I know, Frankie, you like bones and things.
Yeah, that's okay.
So you have
I
all
love that.
slain this giant crazy reindeer. This was such a badass monster. I'm a
It's
little
super fun.
disappointed that it didn't take any of you out, but that's okay.
It put some fear. That's for
Maybe
sure.
if it didn't spend one of its action dice blinding everybody, it might have gored someone.
Well, then that was the thing. Little spoilers. It picks you up, and on its turn, if it's got someone grappled like that, it auto deals D8 damage.
Nice.
Okay.
No more action.
Tears you apart.
Yeah, it just impels you with those little chin knives.
Nice.
Chin knives.
I'm going to eat that nose.
I am still panicking, thinking I'm blind forever. Oh my god!
Uh,
My god has forsaken me. Why did you forsake me?
Your sight does come back, though.
I know, but and then
Yeah.
never mind. Thank you.
Hey there, person. Thanks for the follow.
All freaked out from
Skorg, I
hallucinating.
still can't see. Why can't I see?
No, little buddy, just put those hands down. Come on. Joseph just looks at you with
yes.
scorn on his face.
While Brother Vernon can't see, I'm going to feed a piece of the monster to the dog.
He's on my chest. I would feel it.
This is incredible.
That's okay. I'm still
You're going to
doing
need to
it.
give me an agility, and
Fight
then
for feeding the dog.
Jeff, you're going to need to give me an intelligence. This is going to be an opposed
Oh,
roll.
that's not fair. Intelligence? Come on.
Well,
Is this trained or untrained?
We're
Fortunately,
trained for
I fumble,
both
so
of
I
you.
just shove it in your face.
There's a-
I start feeding you
One
reindeer
time I
meat.
roll well for intelligence. Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
It says strength.
now,
Save your
as
little
you all
Joseph.
kind
Why
of
is mine? Oh, sorry. It's the same thing. Like they're both A. I keep hitting the. I don't know what's going on. I keep hitting the wrong buttons.
as you all kind of relax from this thing, you can see how the big stone before it was kind of flashing like red and green. With this creature dead, it settles on green.
I believe it means go.
I turn around. Hey, is anything going on with that there rock now that we killed this thing? And I look towards the rock in the ocean.
Yeah, you see it green.
So you can get about 5 feet away from it before it becomes super uncomfortable.
Now you could push through that if you wanted to. I may make you make a fortitude save to see if you take any damage.
I'm not the strong one here. I don't think I should be the one to push through that. So
Actually,
Frankie, yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
the frail Frankie Gravedigger.
I enjoy warm things. There's nothing better than just warming
Nice warm
yourself on a
rock.
nice warm rock. It sounds delightful.
Are you going to
Go
go
for
up
it, Silas.
to the giant star?
Oh yes, it sounds wonderful.
Sure. Go ahead and make that fort save to see if you take any damage.
I will. This is gonna go well. There's nothing bad that could happen here.
Dear Lord, make something bad happen here. Thank you. This is why I believe you.
You do take a little bit of damage just from it's so hot. But you take 3 damage.
It hurts so good.
I like it. I need to grab another book real quick. Hang on.
It's so great, you guys. You should come try it. I love it.
As soon as
I
you
need
touch
more.
the rock, would you please
Oh no.
please
Oh,
give me a
no.
percentile roll?
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh, you're about to get some arms.
Oh no.
Someone's
Oh,
about to get some
shit.
arms.
This could be a great or terrible thing.
It's gonna ruin your luck with human arms.
More
Oh,
arms
no.
to feed things to Joseph with.
Just passing them behind.
Oh,
his
you rolled a
back.
72. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. You gain the mutation regeneration.
Holy shit!
Holy shit, dude.
Holy
Damn.
shit!
That's perfect.
That's amazing!
Wow.
He's
Is-
the wizard from Spider-Man.
Do I notice anything? Like, do I notice him? Like,
You start like his wounds, his scratches start healing up. He looks a little
feels
younger.
so
His scales look a little shinier. Like he was getting close to time to shed. Like his eyes were like a little clouded, and they just clear right up.
This is the absolute best, you
so-
guys.
Gorg has an idea.
Are we all touching this stone?
Sure.
Lizards were capable of having erections. I would have one
yeah.
right now.
Scorg is making his way over there.
We're just gonna say,
Turgid lizard I've ever seen.
just to even this out, everyone who moves up to this thing is going to take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
I am not getting near that damn thing.
And if you
me
want to
check
touch
that
it, you do so, and please roll
to
me a
pay.
percentile.
Chuck, I want to touch it with the past harpy head first.
No.
Please roll me a percentile.
No.
Oh god.
53.
92 for the harpy head.
Oh god.
The harpy's eyes grow really large in its head.
Oh
And
no.
The harpy's mouth starts moving a little bit, and you can tell it's starting to like come back to life.
I'm all
It's gonna
about
grow a
this.
tiny harpy body underneath it. It's gonna be like
God, I'm
really-
so
I
happy.
take it and I stab it to the top of my battle axe, the point of my battle axe at the top in the middle.
All right, so Brother Vernon, you're 53.
Yes, I will not let this lizard.
You get the mutation metamorph.
Ooh.
Animals. The mutation.
Is anyone else touching this
You're a
stone?
book-
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
am.
touch it too. Why
Give me
not?
percentile.
Touch.
Christopher,
Joseph
you're
touches.
49.
40.
Oh, come on, man!
Oh, you both get. Listen.
Wonder Twin powers activate.
If you guys don't want the same mutation, I'll let one of you re-roll. Do you want to do that?
I will reroll.
All right, Christopher, you get the mutation infravision.
Sweet. Oh, wait a
God
minute.
damn it!
Oh, that's awesome.
Good a 9.
Could be good. You don't know.
God damn it!
You get a
Jen, you lose
carapace.
2 health and you die.
You
Oh,
get the
come
mutation
on.
Carapace is
carapace.
awesome.
Okay,
I went
what does
from
Carapace
blind
do?
to infravision in
Okay,
10 seconds. Like,
I-
whoa.
I see everything now. I rolled a 35 when I touched it and not the harpy head.
Okay. Heightened stamina.
Oh.
You can only speak Spanish. Thank you.
So good.
All right. So, Jake, are you still staying away from it?
You know what? I think this could make things very interesting. I think I'll go ahead and I'll give it a tappy tap with my finger.
There you go.
All right, here we go. 72.
You also get regeneration.
Ooh.
Now, if you don't want a duplicate mutation,
You know what? Yeah, let's
Oh man.
keep it random. 77.
you're shorter.
Your mutation is that
I
you're
just noticed that my
shorter.
clothes fit a little better.
You gave up regeneration, and now you're fucking shorter.
I'll tell you what, if you, I'm feeling very
I
generous.
got degeneration.
Oh.
That's what happened.
I'm feeling
Meds are hitting
generation.
tuck.
Oh man.
If you want to roll a luck check, if you pass, I'll let you take your pick between regeneration or shorter.
Nah, this is good.
You're shorter.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So, everyone, please check in Mutant Crawl Classics to get the rules for your mutation. You're going to need to enter it in as a spell.
Amazing.
Okay.
Can I roll my manifestation now?
Please do.
All right. So my skin shimmers and twists. Okay, so my skin will shimmer and twist as the change takes place. Okay.
Oh, you got metamorph. What does that do for you?
So I'm able to alter the size and shape of my body, imitating any object or living creature that I've physically touched, except where noted, only the appearance, not the composition, changes. So I
That's
can
awesome.
imitate stuff. I'm like a freaking shape changer now.
That's awesome.
Somebody
Now
feels
we
like
have
looking it
2
up for me.
Josephs.
I can't find it.
We can really be married now.
No.
Oh my.
That's awesome. All right.
Well,
On this is where we're going to end it tonight.
Nice.
Okay.
Man.
We're going to pick up next session back in Marsh Bottom. And you guys can decide. There's a travel bank if you guys want to go check out that pyramid.
I wonder if my husband will still love me now that I have a carapace.
I don't know.
Marsh Bottom boys are very understanding.
Marsh Bottom boys.
Honestly, I'm a little disappointed. No one got extra
Marsh
limbs.
Bottom boys make the rock and world go round.
that's true.
We just said that, Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Jesus, Jeremy.
I had a slight.
Yeah, but it
glare,
was
sorry.
funnier when Jeremy said it.
Also,
It is
True.
Oh.
It's true. It's true.
Hey Jeff. Hey Jeff.
I'm sorry. What?
Fuck you.
also, I'm going to say that you all have worked hard enough. Go ahead and move up to level 2.
Oh, yes.
You are really drugged
Oh
up.
my
Holy
God.
shit.
I was
you are
already
super
planning
drugged up.
on moving. Listen, the mutation thing was out of my ass. The leveling up was already planned. I'm not going to count XP. We're just going to do kind of a milestone thing. So
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
the level you go to is how many sessions we have to play to get you there. So
Nice.
you're going to need to get 3 more
okay.
sessions under your belt to get to level 3.
That's really fun. I like that.
I'm gonna roll my infravision.
Sure
right
thing.
now.
So yeah, everyone leveled up. We've got mutations. You killed Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. You butchered the small children creatures from Galaxy Quest.
Did we? As I turn into Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh my god!
Scar
That is so
just
awesome.
immediately brains you with an axe.
It's just me. It's just me.
I know because there's a little Joseph on a papoose.
Yeah,
in
he's
front of
still
you.
attached to you.
Oh my god.
I only said I
it's gonna be
wouldn't
the
kill the
greatest
dog.
Yeah.
Brother Vernon's like, feed Joseph now, motherfucker.
I'm gonna pee a little.
All right.
The white reindeer.
That's the game. Third eye in the center of mutant's forehead,
Yeah.
which
That's
actively broadcasts infrared light.
It's just 20 feet though, but that's fine. It's weird.
So you can always see within 20 feet of you.
Infravision.
Yeah.
20 feet through that eye.
All right. That's fantastic. We're ending the session. Let's see. Here for Defenders, well, I can just go through what we got. So, Sunday, you can find me over on TT2KB as we play Horror in Huttenberg. I'm playing the Russian smuggler named Ivan. What do we got? Monday, you can catch Jeff and I on his channel. I think that Jeremy, you're there too.
Yeah.
Jeremy, Jeff, and I
Some bison.
as we play Bison. Tuesday, who was all over on Grim and Perilous Plays on Tuesday? That's Jeff, you and me here. Oh, and
No,
Brendan
Brendan
and Jen. Grim and Perilous
for
Plays,
aliens.
yeah, for aliens.
Yeah.
Do I got a game on Wednesday?
Yeah, you do.
I think I got Astonishing
Dan.
Swordsman.
yeah.
Yeah, Dan will be there. Astonishing Swordsman and Sorcerers of Hyperborea.
Yeah.
God, I got so much stuff.
Too much stuff.
Thursday, I don't have anything on Thursday. Friday, we should be back for Joe's game. It's the Hollow Throne, a D&D 5th ed. And it's Gen Con. So, if you signed up to play any Zweihander games for Gen Con,
I did.
you might get us. I'm running Saturday morning and Sunday morning, the first game. So if you sign up in those, you'll get me as a GM. Jeff, if you want to plug anything that you've got going on your channel outside of my stuff or what I mentioned.
Yeah, you said invest in. So next Thursday, since Chuck's not doing it on Thursday, come to twitch.tv/Zweihander RPG and watch me and a couple of the lollygaggers play some Zweihander. And then Friday, but a little bit earlier than Joe's D&D game, we'll probably be playing Mutineer Zero on our channel as well, twitch.tv.
Very cool stuff. Free League puts out gold.
Yeah,
They do.
we're playing
That's
a lot of
awesome.
Free League. We're playing a lot of Free League right
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Anyone have anything else they want to plug for this coming week? I know if you checked out the Goodman Games newsletter that came out on the 24th, which was 2 days ago, there was a whole lot of awesome stuff about a little adventure that Christopher here can tell you about.
Sinking the Stercorarius, a DCC nautical adventure with a couple different themes. There's also an expansion pack available on Drive-Thru RPG that includes things like a couple new classes, an epilogue, so like an extra mini adventure that goes along with it. I forget what else is in the expansion pack.
It's got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. It's all listed on Drive-Thru RPG. If you don't have our stuff, you can also get it at 2oggames.com/shop. And it is the Midsummer 22OG sale where everything's like 20% off right now to the end of the month.
There you go. Very cool shit. So, yeah. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We'll be back with this game in 2 weeks on Saturday. I'm not looking at my phone to tell me what date that is. It's 2 weeks. Yeah. Cool shit. Whatever
You got
number,
goblins next
7th?
week.
The 8th, I think.
8th?
8th is right, yeah.
Yeah, all right, cool. August 8th. It's crazy. It's going to be August already.
Oh my god.
I know.
Yeah. So anyway, that's us. Thanks for watching. Until we see you next time, please start fires, do drugs, and wear a fucking mask.
Ask.
Deuces.
Yay.